Mic check. All right. Can y'all hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Hi, welcome to the channel. Jay, and this is our 2 cents where we talk everything boxing, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Ladies Night, where we do our all women's boxing panel, and we talk these boxing talk. And we give it to you from a woman's point of view, and we give our perspective in this boxing game. Fellas, you can always call in. I don't want you to feel left out at 281-845-2103. Let me pull that up right now. The number, listen, people, you can always call in. If you want to come up and the panel is full, you can always call into the show. The number is always scrolling at the bottom of the screen. I don't know if y'all know that people used to call in, but I stopped talking, letting people know they could call in. I guess y'all don't be reading the bottom of the screen, but that's the phone number. You can call me at any time. You can call me at any time. I'm like Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. 281-854-2103. That's me. You can call me at any time. Shout out to Kadir 1394, starting early with the support. $9.99 in the super chat says my support. Shout out to Kadir. He didn't even use up all the characters. Y'all make sure y'all use those characters when you send a super chat. Use up all your characters. Shout out to Kadir, starting the support off early tonight. Yeah, I was watching the Pro Box card too, Dondrick, while I was trying to get ready for the show. I'm trying to multitask. Put a 1 in the chat if you're watching the Pro Box card. Man, this Pro Box ring is too small. Why is this ring so small? I'm gonna let a couple of more people pull up in here before we get started. Oh, shout out to Gerber 11 with the orange in the super chat. Y'all know that's my favorite color. Shout out to Gerber 11 1999 in the super chat. He say been a minute. Shout out, thank you for the support. Everybody supporting early today. Y'all okay? I'm about to turn. I have to turn up the support coming in early today. I gotta turn up today. I gotta SBG Mello back in the super chat. $2, and he says absolutely nothing, just supporting the channel. Shout out SBG Mello. Shout out SBG Mello. He said it's not small, it's the camera angle. Oh, okay. It looks small to me. I feel like I could see 2 corners in the shot. Dondrick, you telling me that ring ain't small? Look at that ring, Dondrick. That ring is tiny. Dondrick, I know a small ring when I see it. Shout out to Big Bob Gunn. Oh, that's Big Bob Gunn. Back in the super chat with $1.99. He says Big Bob Gunn. He said, call me Big Bob Gunn. Don't call me by my handle. Call me Big Bob Gunn. We're going to get into it today. He said, I'm going to watch the playback, though. Just had to come show support. All right, Big Bob Gunn. Listen, appreciate the support. It's going to be a great show. Make sure you come back and listen. It's ladies' night. You know we have a lot of fun. What you mean you ain't never seen a nigga gas out in 2 rounds? You just seen Chisora and Wilder gas out in 2 rounds. 2 grown-ass men gassing out in 2 rounds like they ain't been fighting all their life. Shout out to Sin Ironheart. Hold on. Pull up the cash app. See what he say. Shout out to Sin Ironheart in the Cash App with the $10. He say, you already know. Already. Shout out to Sin Ironheart. Man, y'all showing big support. Shout out to Sin. Shout out to y'all for coming through and supporting the channel. Y'all know we about to have a good time. Y'all know we about to have a good time. Listen, we're going to talk about this Regis Prograis Conor Benn fight. Why nobody want to talk about it? They want to talk about Xander Zayas. They don't fight till June. Now, we're going to get into that. We're going to talk about it, but they don't fight till June. I ain't even really just got into the film study, but I think I'm finna have to because people getting a little bit petty and a little bit egregious and outrageous with what's going on with Boots. We just going to talk a little bit before everybody get here before we hop into the topics. Alicia Baumgartner getting into it with Caroline Dubois. People trying to call Alicia a duck. You know, I don't think she ducking. But I do, especially when the ladies get here, I want to have a conversation tonight. And I'm going to ask y'all the question. I want y'all to let me know and drop it below your 2 cents. And when the ladies get here, we definitely going to have this conversation. But 2 centers, let me know. What is the difference between a journeyman, a gatekeeper, and a tune-up? Like, what would be your definition of each of those? The gatekeeper, the journeyman, or a tune-up? And I'm asking that because, you know, I'm a casual. This is a casual channel. This, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a hardcore. I don't know everything to know about boxing. I got Juke. Juke comes to the channel. She's the historian on the channel. We got Key with the T. Key come with the T. She's the breaking news. And me, I'm more like a Stephen A. Smith type. I just give my 2 cents and comment. You know what I'm saying? I just give my 2 cents and comment. But y'all let me know and drop it below. Punch the like button if you haven't already. Be sure to help support the channel by hitting the Cash App at $2 boxing, or let me know and dropping it below your 2 cents in the super chat. Damn, how he get caught with that uppercut. Why he's moving so? He not crisp with they don't be crisp in their movement. Like, you gotta be sharp. Am I behind in the fight, Dondrick? Oh, I am behind. When did I pause it? All right. Who should have lost? Who won, Dondrick? Why Shakur Stevenson got this big, crazy looking chain on? I guess is that what the kids doing now? Getting these big, crazy looking chains? Damn, Shakur bigger than everybody in the ring. All right, let's take a look at this video real quick. And this is how petty they are being with Jerron Boots Ennis. And they are making it a point. They're making it a point to harp on this man's flaws. OTB in the building. What up, OTB? Guys, y'all just rock with me. I'm waiting on people to pull in. I'm waiting on the ladies to show up, and then we're gonna get started. But look at this. Look at this. I want y'all to take a look at this. Put a 1 in the chat if you can see it.
Your shit up, Boots. Back to the basics. Shit, you better hire a basic man if you don't know all that fancy shit. That shit don't impress me. All that fancy shit. You be doing a whole lot of shit wrong, Boots. Crossing your legs and shit. I seen some pad work today you was doing, and you step to your right with your left foot first. That's wrong. That's wrong. I don't care if you're trying to use an angle. It's called back foot step shuffle, fool.
We're gonna take a look real quick. I'm about to show you what mistakes he be making. Soon as dudes step around, you see he about to step, bring his back foot behind his front foot. Stupidity. That's not good. Here we go again. He about to throw a series of punches and not step with none of the punches. Backwards or forwards. That's not good. Right here, back foot, crossing your feet. Crossing your feet. Crossing your feet. Taking a false step. It's not going to do it. We're going to keep showing you. He going to take a step to his right with his right foot behind his left foot. That is not good fundamentally. This is the things that you got to be working on when you boxing, because it affects you in a real fight. When you got 10-ounce gloves, you up in weight, it's not going to be what y'all think. I'm just trying to tell you. You're not listening.
They not playing. They see the same shit I see.
So somebody say, I mean, they not wrong though, but this is the thing, right? This is the thing. How many fighters don't got their fundamentals down? How many fighters could you sit here and watch and break down every single flaw? Like y'all trying to break down every single flaw, and y'all talking about look at how he crossing his feet. Now listen, some fighters, and it's the exception to the rule, is not the rule. I'm not saying nobody wrong, but some fighters are able to do things or get away with things because of their style and because of their attributes. Y'all heard me say this before, right? Jerron Boots Ennis is so fast, and he fights from both positions. He fights southpaw and he fights orthodox. And he's moving so fast and quick around the ring that even if you notice he's crossing his feet, what are you going to do? Are you going to be the one that has the skill, the IQ, and the speed and the power to be able to take advantage of what you feel that Boots is doing wrong? He's not fighting out of one stance. So the fundamental things of what he's doing and the way he's fighting is going to be a little different than the fundamental things that you're doing and the way you're fighting. But if you think about a lot of great fighters, they didn't do everything fundamentally by the book. And that's my issue I'm starting to have with boxing fans. It's almost like if you're not this perfect individual, do everything by the book type of fighter, like they want to try to pick you apart. Listen, it just don't work like that. It just don't work like that. So let's take a fighter like David Benavidez. David Benavidez is square as hell in the ring. He's square as hell in the ring. But I've heard of some people have a philosophy that if you stand square in the ring, you can get more leverage and you can get more power off your shots. So even though David Benavidez is square instead of standing in front of you, he's throwing 20, 30 punches. So whenever he meets the fighter that can take advantage of him being square in the ring, he will have trouble. But as of right now, we ain't seen that. We haven't seen that. Says if you're not able to catch the mistake, it's like it never happened. That's what I'm saying. And who's to say it's a mistake? You feel like it's a mistake, but Jerron Boots Ennis been fighting like this his whole life. So how can you say that it's a mistake? Is that not an inside step pivot what Jerron is doing? We're gonna watch it again.
A basic man, if you don't know all that fancy shit.
And why is everybody listen? Jerron Boots Ennis. He has a flashy boxing fighting style. Why is everybody so upset about that? I don't understand. Like, that's his style. Like, they like, oh, that's fancy shit. It's not that he in the ring just trying to do fancy shit. That's his style. That's how he fights. I don't understand why everybody is so upset about that. And then he in there, he want to have a little fun. He start, you know what I'm saying? He start hot dogging a little bit, showing out. But he's trying to entertain. Why everybody so mad at that? Y'all think Jerron Boots Ennis is going to be in a serious fight, high-level competition, and he going to start trying to show out? Y'all think he going to do that? When I say seriously, I think Boots is going to attack Xander's body in a minute. He's going to kill Xander's body. Boo, he say Benavidez got speed. He got speed. I don't never hear nobody saying Benavidez is square. He should be front and back shoulder. I never hear people saying, oh, Benavidez, he's square. He should be front and back shoulder. Well, this dude just like he on Mortal Kombat. Xander has questionable stamina and endurance. I'm telling you. Some of y'all never been athletes. You can't teach and feel instinct. You absolutely cannot. And sometimes you can't. Sometimes you can't just. Some things, even though they may be wrong and not fundamental, you don't want to change if it's working. It's like you shoot a certain way, you've been shooting that way. I've seen it happen. You shoot a certain way, you've been shooting that way, then you go to college, and then the new coach want to change up your shot because you ain't doing it fundamentally right. So they trying to change up your shot. Now you shooting worse than you was before you came. Now you shoot worse than you was before you came. Because what's been working for you all this time is no longer working because you got a new coach that want to change up your shot. Or that coach that want to take somebody out of their position that they have been playing this whole time, been good at the position they is the reason why they got the scholarship, and then you want to switch them and put them in a different position, and now they no longer as successful as they were. A good coach got to recognize when and when not to make that adjustment.
Shit don't impress me, all that fancy shit. That you be doing a whole lot of shit wrong, Boots. Crossing your legs and shit. I seen some pad work today you was doing, and you step to your right with your left foot first. That's wrong. That's wrong. I don't care if you're trying to use an angle. It's called back foot step shuffle, fool.
And I'm just trying to figure out, Tim Bradley, you wasn't just the greatest boxer in the world, Tim. You did a lot of shit wrong too.
We're gonna take a look real quick.
Let's take a look.
I'm about to show you what mistakes he be making. Soon as dudes step around, you see he about to step, bring his back foot behind his front foot. Stupidity. That's not good. Here we go again.
How many boxers y'all think do that?
He about to throw a series of punches and not step with none of the punches.
Can somebody tell me why he needs to step with his punches? I'm a casual, so somebody explain to me why he needs to step with his punches. When he's in range, I wish I could rewind this. He's in range. Look, he in range. He's jabbing around. Pop, 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 pop. Please, where does he need to step? You can develop bad habits. They may never cost you until it does one time. That's every fighter. There is no fighter that don't got bad habits. Unless you just one of them ones. You know what I'm saying? There's no fighter that don't got bad habits. Y'all ever been around athletes that had things you couldn't teach? I recently seen a long jumper with no experience jump 23.11. LOL. You can't coach that. That's just raw talent. And you know what, Kadir? That's what I hated about. That is the one thing I love track. I love everything about track. That is the one thing I hated about track is that somebody can just walk in off the street and be better than you. Somebody can just walk in off the street and be faster than you. It's not like somebody can just pick up a basketball automatically be better than you. It's gonna take a while. But track, I seen it happen all the time. Somebody just come. Now they might not make it. They may not keep running. But I've seen plenty of people just be like, "Oh, I'm fast." Come on the track, be faster than everybody. You be like, "Damn, where they come from?" But they ain't got the mentality, the discipline. Track ain't no easy sport. Any sport where it's no team, it's just you. It ain't no easy sport. Track and boxing to me is the same level. Boxing may be a little bit more intense. But think about all that work you do for track to run for 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 30 seconds, 50 seconds. All that work you do to run for less than a minute. Anyway, Steph Curry had to change his shot because he was shooting from the hip. You can't do that in the NBA. I mean, I said you got to know when and when not to change your athletes. You gonna go to Steph Curry? Come on, bro. He one of the best shooters of all time. Hands down. Who y'all think a better shooter? Reggie Miller or Steph Curry? And do y'all think what's Steve Harden? I'm about to call that man Steve Harden. Do y'all think James Harden could have played in the 90s? Do y'all think James Harden could have been a superstar in the 90s? I'm talking about the James Harden before they changed all the rules. Me and my husband always had this debate. James Harden was one of my favorite players for a minute. He was the man. He wasn't traveling. He didn't travel. What are you talking about? The zero step? Yeah. That's the rules. That's his main fucking, yeah. He would have made it in the 90s. You can't do that stupid shit. He still would have made it in the 90s without the zero step. That's his main move. Tim is a top-ranked dog, so he's biased. He'll have a dream before the fight and try to ride the fence so he can talk ish after Boots sends Xander to the Shadow Realm. Who is the dude talking? I don't know who that is talking. I found this video on Instagram. Hey, y'all make sure y'all go follow me on IG at 2 Cents Boxing. I need 1,000 followers on Instagram. I need 1,000 followers on X. I'm building out those two platforms right now. Y'all make sure y'all go follow me on those two platforms. I'm going to find out how to make it a QR code because I think it's a way you can put a QR code up here so you can just scan it with your phone. Or you probably are on your phone. I don't know. But y'all go follow me on those platforms. I'm more active on them now. I'm building them out. Go check them out. Power and fluid movement. Exactly. He's switching seamlessly through stances. Do y'all know how difficult that's gonna be? It's crazy. Always some lame mother that can't do in a boxing ring trying to critique someone. Man, you fight him then, Tim. Or at least go spar Boots and then tell us how it went when you recover. Okay. I'm telling y'all. They showing sparring, but show what he does in a fight, and then just look to complain. He not even sparring. He just punching the mitts. Let me try to get down. I'm way back. Exactly. They're complaining about Xander fighting Boots too soon. You can't make this up. I don't know. They just want to highlight Boots flaws. And what did he say? Oh, they wouldn't let him travel. Yeah, he's saying the same thing he's saying. You can't win with his style of playing. Harden, that is. I mean, it wasn't his style of playing. That was his coach's philosophy. Shoot all them stupid 3-pointers. That wasn't on him. I remember when you used to have to win to be called a superstar. Nowadays, all you have to do is be a great scorer, and they call you a superstar. I guess you could say that. But somehow losing the most finals makes you one of the greatest players of all time. It's crazy. I don't know how losing can make you great. But anyway. Tim shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. Man, when I looked up Tim Bradley and watched his fights, I was like, what? But let's finish hearing what he's saying.
Backwards or forwards. That's not good. Right here, back foot, crossing your feet. Crossing your feet. Crossing your feet. Taking a false step. It's not going to do it. We're going to keep showing you. He going to take a step to his right with his right foot behind his left foot. That is not good fundamentally. This is the things that you got to be working on when you boxing, because it affects you in a real fight. When you got 10-ounce gloves, you up in weight, it's not going to be what y'all think. I'm just trying to tell you. You're not listening.
They not playing.
I don't know. What y'all think? I want to get y'all 2 cents about that. Harden game was too finesse. That's why it never worked in the playoffs. It never worked in the playoffs because they kept shooting a million freaking threes. Coach Hector said Boots was put it on Yo-Yo. Y'all heard about that? Oh, Boots put it on Yo-Yo? Where that was at? Where you heard that at? He's saying he watched the NBA in at least 5 years. Yeah, I don't really watch the NBA no more. I used to like just watch the playoffs, but I don't even do that no more. Where the ladies night? Where the ladies at? Floyd Mayweather. Oh, on them taxes. We're going to cover that tonight. Ooh, Remy Ma. They released a diss on Papoose and Clarissa Shields. Put a 1 in the chat if you heard the diss. Put a 2 in the chat if you want me to play it. Oh, is that why they gave him the 0 step? Is that they retaliation to the Euro step? Somebody say the ladies got dates. Maybe. No evidence say he heard the diss. Night Rider say who dissed? Okay. Oh, he told me want me to play it though. It's hard being a Clarissa Shields fans in these streets. Y'all better make sure y'all support the channel because they about to demonetize your girl. Yeah, I'm not his own coach. I'm trying to find a little short clip. I don't want to play the whole thing. Let me see if I got it on Instagram. And I thought I had. Oh my goodness. Let me find it. I know it's on IG. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find it. They don't got it up on IG. I can't believe that. I'm trying to find it. All right, I think I found it. Here we go, y'all. Support the channel. Wrong thing. Candace, what is that screaming?
Niggas claiming that they wrote those hits. With the nervous niggas claiming that they wrote those hits. When they whole career, they ain't never ghost wrote shit. Not for me or anybody else. You always acting like you help a nigga, go help yourself. See, I know what the problem is. I don't really brag enough, but you don't talk about prices. When your bag is up, you keep talking numbers, but the numbers ain't adding up. You wanna be a baddie, but you ain't bad enough. See, I know how to network. I own a network. You know you getting money when they Googling your net worth. I'm a motherfucking expert. And how you talking out your neck when I know how your nigga neck work? I know you really hate my guts, cause y'all bitches really ugly, can't make this up. They calling me Slim Rim, but my weight is up. They telling me I should wait, nigga, wait for what? The weight is up. Look,
Ooh. Body. Clarissa. Sit this one out, Clarissa. I feel you're gonna probably do a live, talk some shit. Do not go in a booth. Do not respond, Clarissa. Do not look. You getting better with your rhymes. You getting better with your delivery. Shout out to you. Do not get in the booth and respond to Remy. Don't do it. Papoose, don't write her nothing. Don't do none of that. Don't do none of that. Just ignore it. Maybe let Papoose respond. Papoose, you respond. It's your wife. You respond to her. Clarissa, you don't say nothing. You let them battle back and forth. This is epic, right? The divorce battle rap couple spit diss tracks at each other, going back and forth while they going through their divorce. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That's pretty deep when you think about it. But Clarissa, sit this one out. Let Papoose respond. Let him deal with his wife. You chill. For real. I mean, you're going to do what you want to do anyway. I'm just giving you my 2 cents. I ain't telling you what to do. I'm just telling you, if I were you, what I would do. But I'm not you. But me, I would sit this one out and let Pap handle it. I mean, that's his wife. Like, you really gotta sit this one out. Cause I mean, you're not even. on the level to be respond. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't even be involved in this. It's not. It's like, it's like she not on your level. It's like Alicia Baumgartner trying to move up and wait to fight you. Like, what are you doing? You too small. You ain't got the skill. Like, you just it's just not gonna work. So if you care, I know you didn't ask. It's unsolicited advice. I understand that I'm doing that, but I just wanted to give my 2 cents. Sit this one out. Let Papoose handle it. What, y'all think Remy would cook Papoose? I don't know. That'd be epic. That'd be a good one. Papoose got bars though. Papoose got bars. Who? I just seen on here where I could do a poll. Who y'all think win in the rap battle? Papoose or Remy? Key with the T in the building. Why y'all ain't tell me Key was here? Let me drop the link. I'm up here fighting for my life. Nah, I'm just playing. Key say she want Remy versus Pap. Who y'all got? Remy? Remy? Remy or Pap? Let me know and drop it below. I gotta start back posting on my community page. Man, listen, I'm not really like a social media person like that. I'm trying to get into it. Like, I'm old, So it'd be really difficult for me to stay consistent posting this stuff because I'll be like, man, F that. Ain't got time to be in my phone all day. Okay. Who wins? When I put these polls up, y'all make sure y'all hit them. Punch that like button if you haven't already. Who wins in a rap battle? Pap or Remy? All right, put a 1 in the chat if you see the poll. Oh, it's on the stage. Can y'all click it? How does it work? How is this working? Let me see. Okay, I guess y'all just put the 1 or the 2 in the chat. Who wins in a rap battle? Pap or let's be real, Remy and Pap came from battle rapping. Yeah. Key with the T in the building.
Hey, so I gotta tell y'all this story real quick. So first of all, if Papoose beats Remy, Remy is going to shoot him. Period. So I don't know why you setting him up. I don't know why you setting him up, but no, girl. So I just left the gym, right? I'm on my way home. And I swear to God, the craziest thing happened. So I'm setting up, you know how y'all like you in your zone. So after my cardio, I always do a hit exercise of, with weights and everything or calisthenics. Like I incorporate so much stuff in my hit exercise. And as I'm setting up for the hit today, the hit exercise, this guy walks in. Now I had already seen him in the sauna because I do like an hour in the sauna every day before I exercise. So I'm not thinking nothing of it. So I leave. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm setting up my weights and everything. Bro, this man snapped, G. Like, I don't even want to train no more because 2 cents, he was in a headstand, my nigga. Like, he all of a sudden, all you heard was, I swear to God, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he just, like, he started doing this headstand. Then he put on this mask. It's called a training mask. that makes it hard for you to breathe. No, like it makes you like that you have to breathe. He said, because I'm like, yo, what is that? And he had this on as he put two of them bench press chairs together, and he was in a split. Hold on, because you think I'm playing. I'm finna send it to you in Discord. Like, bruh, 2 cents. Look at these videos, because I'm like,
He
no,
sounded like he had too much pre-workout.
no, I don't know. So the one of the guys asked him, like, what you training for? Because he was like in a headstand, he was screaming, he was doing all kind of stuff. So he's like, oh, I just call it the circus. That's it. I just put the stuff together and I just do it. And I'm like, yo, is it cocaine? It's gotta be cocaine. Cause I mean he was, bro. He got in a headstand, then he did that thing with them gymnastics do, them gymnasts do, where you put your leg, when you in a headstand and you lower your
Look,
legs.
Kabir say I be on that too. He says it's calisthenics.
Really? So you be in a headstand and doing all that? Because 2 cents, look at the video I just sent you in Discord, G. Like, look at I just don't want people to think I'm crazy. I've never seen nothing like this before. Never seen nothing like this at the gym before. Salute to the beautiful queen, Quee. 2 cents, did you look at the video?
I'm pulling it up right now.
Cause y'all gonna think I'm lying, bro. Like he had the mask on in a split with the weights holding him up, like he Chinese. It's like he a karate, like he do kung fu. You see it?
He ain't doing nothing too crazy.
Oh, okay. All right, maybe I'm tripping. Cause everybody, all of us at the gym looked and said, "What in the world?"
No, he ain't doing nothing too crazy, not to me.
Okay. He was screaming. He was doing
Now the
countdowns and
screaming
screaming.
shit. Now that's what the problem was. If he was over there quiet, he wouldn't be drawing that much attention to himself.
No, he was screaming. He was like 5, 6, 7, 8. Get up. 5, 6.
He
Oh
had
my
too much
god.
pre-workout. You ever took a pre-workout?
No. I just
Man,
mix my smoothie in water.
that stuff have you feel like you can run through a brick wall. I cannot take pre-workout. It just make you feel like you could fly. I do not mess with pre-workout. It feels illegal. I'm gonna say that.
I've never heard of it. Is it like a powder or?
I mean, yeah, it's a like it's pre-workout drinks, it's pre-workout powders. It's just it's like a stuff people take to give them energy before their workout.
Hmm. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. That sounds dangerous. Like I don't want to know what he's on.
I mean,
Um,
I can't drink energy drinks. Like I can't do none of that. That stuff like makes my heart uh beat too fast. Like I just
palpitate.
hate
Yeah,
feeling like that. I hate feeling like that. It's the worst feeling.
I concur. How was your day, Queen? How was your Friday?
My Friday was cool. It rained all day. And other than that, it was cool. I've been here just getting ready for the show.
It's been raining off and on all week here. I don't know what's going on. Then what's so
They
crazy is
say
that
it's basically cocaine.
it's basically okay. Oh my
I'm telling you,
god.
Key, you should try a pre-workout. Let me know how you
No,
feel.
no, I'm scared.
It's
Mm-mm.
over. It's not. It's just you can go to the
Y'all are
grocery
talking
store and
to.
buy a
I've never
pre-workout.
even had Motrin, aspirin. I've never taken none of this. The farthest I've ever gone was Tylenol. You would be on fight. You're not making it any better. Not making it any better.
I'm talking about your workouts would be, man. You would be you key. It'll be
Well,
the best
no,
workout
two
you
cents,
ever
because you
had in your
said your
life.
heartbeat racing.
But that's just me. We are everybody different.
Nah, bruh, that's gonna happen to me too. No, and
But
you are way more athletic than you did track and everything.
hey, I'm just saying.
No, no. But what would you try C4? I'm not trying none of that. I'm not doing it. I'm
Look,
scared.
Gap two game. Key want to try a pre-workout. You got one you can recommend for her?
Can you put me together a hit exercise for the week, please? Gap Tooth Games. Something that I can do. I'm trying to gain muscle so I could lose weight. Does that make sense?
I'm trying to gain muscle so I can lose weight. That's what everybody trying to do. Shit, that's always the goal.
Yeah, so I'm trying to do that. It's been working. The little stuff I've been doing that I've been putting together with my hit exercise is definitely I see the difference, and then I make sure every morning I do at least 2 to 3 miles a morning. So by the time I'm done, I have over 10,000 steps. So I'm like between 55 and 60,000 steps up for the week. So I'm like I'm doing it, y'all. I'm really proud of myself.
You know what I've been doing, Key, and I am sore
What?
walking backwards.
Girl, on a treadmill, yes, elevated. You have it on high, like
No, I've been walking around
incline.
the track. I walk around the track.
Oh, that does work. Yes, yes, I've done that too.
I'm talking about what?
They say
This
it's
is
supposed to help with
insane.
your balance as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do it for 30 days to see how I feel. But I've been doing it for about a week.
Look at y'all, just name an oxy shred. I don't. What's going to have me doing? I would suggest weightlifting, not hit exercises. But my fave type of hit is Tabata.
Oh yeah, I like the Tabata exercises. Like the
It's
30, 45 second
mm,
zone.
I'm gonna have to try that. You should do 17 stories worth of walking. You know what, Brian? Shut up. But what you eating? I am on a very low calorie diet, so a lot of protein, chicken.
What are you doing?
I'm definitely not hitting 2,000 calories a day. Hey, King.
What she say? What she say? What she say?
All right, that's my daughter.
Oh,
Hello.
hey, hey, beautiful.
What she say?
She said, "Hey, beautiful."
Oh, hi.
Hi, beautiful.
All right, go ahead now.
Okay.
Get you some snack. You know what, Kevin?
Yeah, you can get you some snack.
I don't even know. Does that stuff work? Like for us?
It ain't nothing but vitamins and the same shit.
Okay.
You gotta work
Mm.
with Victor to get that good shit. You gotta give him your blood.
I seen this one recipe on how to make your own protein powder with like lentil beans and stuff. So I'm gonna try that out. I'm gonna definitely
Mm.
try that out. Snack is PEDs. Thank you, Gecko. Thank you. But anyways, yeah. If Papoose beat Remy in a um in a rap battle, Remy will shoot him. She will
Why
pop
nobody
him.
answering the poll? Who wins in a rap battle? That's Pap or Remy, one or number two. What y'all got? It's 30 people in here. Punch that like button.
I think Remy. That's a tough one because both of them is started out with battle
That's what
rap.
I'm saying.
I wish Big Supreme was here because he didn't know how to really break that down.
I can't wait till Big Supreme get here. I'm gonna ask him.
Cause that's his neck of the woods, New York.
I'm gonna ask Dean too.
Yeah, yeah, Dean, cause he battle rap. Pop
Face, you
what?
think I'm playing? Victor said nobody got a working relationship with him unless they give him his blood. Unless he take your blood. You think I'm making that up? Faze is new here. He don't know.
Lord have mercy. Hey, Blue Hustle Man.
I
Everybody
may
saying
tell you a
Papoose.
joke, but I never tell you a lie.
Everybody saying Papoose to win that.
Hey, how are y'all selecting that? How are y'all pressing that?
Pressing what, 2 cents?
You don't see the poll? I got the poll up.
I can't see it.
It's on the screen.
I can't see it from here on my end.
Really?
I'm on my phone though, so I'm about to get on my computer.
It's showing on the phone. The phone one too.
I don't know.
Everybody in the mobile chat, y'all don't see the poll. You know, StreamYard trying to add all these new features and stuff. So I'm just trying to test them out and see how they working.
Hey, AJ64.
Somebody say it's not showing in the chat though. I mean, somebody clicked it.
Faye said he can't see it either. I think it's some you can see,
No,
some
folks
can't.
say yeah, I can see it. Kevin say I don't see a poll. Somebody say we're all on PC view. I mean, it should show on both. I got Pap. He will truly beat Remy for real. I think Remy will make Pap get emotional. I think she'll know where to hit him. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Maybe Pap be diabolical. Maybe it'll get nasty. That'll be terrible.
And they'll still and depending on what they say, I think that they'll end up back together. You know what I think? I think Papoose still love her.
Man, I think Papoose. I think Clarissa don't even care for Pap like that.
Then why she with him?
Man, oh, she's just probably like that, Key.
Well, she could have chose somebody better. That's for sure. It's not like Papoose is easy on the eyes.
I mean, maybe to her, you see Maserati Bud, you see the type of nigga she like.
Oh God. Oh Remy, me Clarissa, I still can't believe she did that. That was a lie. That was a lie.
Shout out to Quee with the $10 in the super chat. She says for support. Shout out Quee. Yes. Shout out to everybody. So Key with the T. What's the T? What you got? What you got for us today?
You know what? Oh, Dondrick Hush. It's always about y'all
When
suffering.
I look at her glowing and trying to move on. What? Papoose is the most famous he's ever been talking to Clarissa Shields. What are you talking about?
Oh my God. They say the most. They say anything. But you know the guys, they always gonna stick up for the other guys, so. But no, so let's get it cracking because I did you go, thank you. Bye, Corey. Oh yeah. Did you go over that I, sorry.
Dondrick, how we want niggas to suffer with horrible women all their life? You the one that Dondrick, we had a whole conversation earlier. Cut it out.
So did you go over the Floyd Mayweather and IRS debt?
No, we haven't talked about none of that. I've been just stalling till the ladies get here.
Well, let's get into it, girl, because or do you want to go into Boots and Xander or
Let's
tomorrow
talk
Conor Benn
about
and Regis?
yes, let's talk about Conor being in
Oh my
Regis first.
God. Now, why you got they face that close?
It's supposed to be intense, Key.
Nah, that look kinda, bruh. Nah. And Conor got that blonde hair. He got that T-Boz. You focus. Wait, don't Conor Benn. Remember the movie Set It Off? Remember Queen Latifah girlfriend? Don't he look like her?
Hey, the AI
Don't he
version
look
look
like
better with the
her?
blonde hair than he do.
Oh my God. You know what? All jokes aside, I'm very, very nervous for Conor Benn. I'm nervous. He does
What?
not look good. 2 cents. I didn't like what I seen when he got on the scale. He had to strip all the way down.
Let's take a look at it. Man.
Like that really bothered me, y'all. I'm
But they
sorry.
say
Like
they say Regis hurt.
Regis came out and said he ain't hurt.
You believe him?
He's you know what? Because Eddie was the one that said, like, why are y'all still fighting? But then I think, wouldn't it be illegal for them to continue to fight if Regis was medically hurt? Because what if something happened to him inside the ring, right?
You seen Earl fighting?
Oh yeah, that is true. Never mind then. Look at old boy. He always in the mix.
How old is he?
I don't know.
Man,
I,
listen. Regis Prograis is plus 1,400 for the knockout. Key, you there?
What you gotta do?
You breaking up, Key?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Trying to do? You want to put some money on Regis? I mean, yeah, Regis.
I got to Key plus 1,400. Yeah, put at least $10 on it. At least.
But it is Regis Prograis. Like, come on, 2 cents. It's
I
Regis.
know.
It's
I know.
Regis.
I know. But Conor Ben got blonde hair, Key.
You think that was a curse?
I
Him getting
just,
blonde
I
hair
just,
cursed this fight?
I just think the blonde hair. I'm gonna throw $10 on it, and it's plus 900 the money line.
Wait a minute. It's plus 2,000 for decision. Come on. They really don't have any faith in Regis.
None. I wonder if he hurt for real. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That boy he got his pants on. Why you take his pants off? He 149 pounds.
Has Regis ever fought this high up?
No, he been at 140 his whole career.
That's what I thought.
Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Got something else for y'all. We're gonna stop that poll. Boom. Boom. New poll. Who win? Regis or Conor Ben? Hit that poll. Punch that like button if you just getting in here. Regis a plus 2,000 for the decision. Man, I gotta throw another 10 on that.
2 cents. If you don't stop. If you don't stop.
Key.
That would be absolutely insane if Regis beats Conor Ben, y'all.
Okay, so you don't like how Conor Ben look right here?
No, look at him. 2 cents, you know that boy looks sick.
You think he looks sick?
Okay, pause it. Pause it real quick. I'm finna show you this picture. I'm finna send it to you so you can put it
Look
up.
at his face. Look at his face.
That's T-Boz. Hold on. Let me let me give you this picture. So we could do a side-by-side comparison. Hold on.
Shout out to Big Dog Willie
Oh Lord.
with the $5 in the super chat. He says, so why do Tankomaniacs support Ryan Garcia? It's like a black or Hispanic MAGA. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. The Haney cult has valid points. What are you talking about, Big Dog?
I have no idea. Wait, what did we say anything?
Anyway, go ahead, Key. We're not gonna let him disrupt the show. We're not talking about that right now.
We didn't say nothing, right? Okay.
No, we didn't.
Okay, I just sent it to your Discord. Look at this picture, 2 cents. Put it up on the screen.
Hold
Huh?
on. Hold on real quick.
Okay. I want everybody to look at this picture once 2 cents is able to put it up there. So y'all can see. Ben does not look the same from his last fight. This was the picture from his last fight, y'all. Who, Ramon? What happened? Hey, Sky. Conor Thin is gonna be weak in the ring. Okay, you know what? I'm so sick of you and these nicknames. Hey, Curtis. I put 2.5. Really, Dondrick? That's all you had. Yeah, $5 would be the max. Yeah, exactly. Y'all talking about whole $10. Y'all better take that 5 and go get that new $5 box at Popeyes. Stop playing with me. Conor Ben looks weight drained and barely made it. Exactly, Curtis. That's what I'm saying. Now watch how he look in this picture that 2 cents finna put up. I'm scared. I said I'm scared for that man. Like, I'm praying don't nothing happen to him. Hell, we got Regis that's injured and Conor Ben that's dehydrated. I don't like this. Yeah, Regis look good, but He injured, they're saying. They saying he, and look at the betting odds. That lets you know he's injured. Plus 2,000 for a decision? Wow. Either they know something we don't know about his health, or they just like Regis is washed. Or it could be a little bit of both. Cause I mean nobody has said you know who gonna be, you know who next up? Regis Prograis. No disrespect, and I like Regis. He does a lot outside of the ring. He done wrote children books, his investments back in his hometown in New Orleans. Like the man is
All
doing a
right,
dang on thing. What?
I'm back. What we was doing the comparison?
Go to your Discord, the messages. I sent you a picture. This was Conor Benn for you to download to put on the screen. Now y'all see this picture right here. This is what Regis.
Oh no, this looks fake, Key.
You think it look fake?
Hell yeah. Where was this at?
Okay, the Chris Eubank fight. Hold on, let me do this one.
Ain't no way he looked like this, Key.
Conor Benn,
I'm about to put this up
Chris,
here because you trip. Let me see. Let me see. Y'all
Conor
gotta let me
Benn,
know what you think.
Chris Eubank weigh in. I'm finna find another one. I'm finna find another one. Don't even worry about it.
I'm about to post it, Key. Let me see. Regis about to shock the world.
Now look,
Man.
this is from. Here it goes. This so y'all can see. I'm not. This what they put on there. Hold on. I don't think so. Cause look at this one. Try that one. Now this is with Chris Eubank standing next to him. It's a side by side. Regis about to shock the room. This is a dumb fight. Exactly, Kadir. Nobody asked for this. Nobody asked for none of these fights. 2 cents. Look at the other picture I sent too. They probably tipped the scale. I mean, come on now. Like, what does that say that both of them just needed to weigh in under 150 for a 147 fight? Like, what? And y'all couldn't even, so you know what I'm saying? I think Regis made 147. Somebody in the chat tell me, I know that Regis, he was comfortable. It was that dang on Conor Benn. Conor Benn had to strip down to his underwear, his whitey tighties. Literally.
All right, y'all. Here we go. Y'all see Conor? Now, Key say this is real.
Did you see the other one in
Put a
Discord?
one in the chat if y'all ready for me to show the picture. I need to see. It's 41 people in here. Punch the like button. I need a one. I need to see people engaged in the conversation. All right, here we go. I got one. I got another one. Got another
2
one.
cents. Did you see the other picture?
I'm about to pull it up.
Okay.
Bam. Let y'all boop. 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 All right, I'm gonna let y'all on that one while I load up the other one. What's y'all 2 cents? Let me know down below. Now, this was just the why you laughing? This was just the Chris Eubank fight, and listen, that going up and then coming down. When has that ever been good, Key?
It never has, but when it's somebody else, they say they chasing greatness and all kind of stuff. I learned my lesson from when Roy Jones did it, and I was devastated when he got knocked out.
So
Playing going up and down with them weights and stuff, man.
so why is the odds for Regis so egregious? Uh-oh, bars.
Come on. All I need is one mic. Go.
All right, I'm about to
Um,
pull up the other one, Key. Let me see.
I'm not sure. I didn't even know that Regis gets all the way up to 148, to be honest with you. Somebody said he was 148 at the weigh-in.
Yeah, he had to eat himself up to that weight. He was eating steak last night.
But my thing, why though? Like, Regis at 148. I don't know if I don't like this fight.
It
I
was
think I
good.
wouldn't
It's
be
been time
surprised
for
if it's
Regis.
very lackluster. I swear to God.
It's been time for Regis to move up, Key. He should have been went up to 47.
But come on now, like he. So what is Regis gonna be a bona fide um what do we call them, journeyman of the a bona
Yeah,
fide
he's like a gatekeeper.
gatekeeper?
And that's good. I'm glad you brought that up because that's a kind of a conversation I wanted to have tonight when y'all got up here. Like, what's the difference between a journeyman, a gatekeeper, somebody you would classify as a tune-up? Like, what's the difference between those? But look, okay, y'all see, boom, boom, okay, and then we got boom.
See, I told y'all that wasn't a what you call a picture.
So he was 165 pounds. So he went down to 150.
He
So
went
he
up.
went down 15 pounds. So when has that ever been good, right? That's usually not a good idea, especially to do with your next fight. Now, people are saying Regis Prograis is injured. And that's the reason why I think that those odds is so crazy looking like that, because people are really believing that Regis is injured. But you said Conor Ben looking drained right here, Key.
Look at that picture compared to the pictures that you just put up. Come on now.
And he had a lot of muscle in that picture, so he had muscle he had to lose and cut.
Looking flabby. I don't know what the heck. These folks done lost their mind. That's all that's going on. They done lost their mind. Regis' last three fights went like arguably lost to Zorilla, dog walked by Haney and Catterall, and went life and death with a wash bum Jose Diaz. Thank you, NHA2. That's true though. Hey, Young Guns, they don't have 154 at Zuffa, so if he can't make 147, he got to go to 160. That's a good point. Hey, aircraft carrier.
So how you think they look right here?
I'm sorry, I just see the weight difference from how he was
Look at his
at the Chris
arm.
Eubank fight.
He looks like he doesn't look good at all, actually.
You see what I'm saying?
Why
He
he
has
stretching
baby
like that?
arms. What? Why did he do? Why is he doing this?
Wait. What is that? What's this little head thing?
What head thing?
He gonna do something with his head. He's stretching. I think it's the hair, Key. I think the hair just making him throwing him off.
No. That's just Conor. 2 cents. He fought Chris Eubank win in September, August, September, August, September, right? One of those 2 months. So let's say it's what, April now. So he had to lose. Let's say it was in August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. So he had 8 months to cut down to 16 pounds, get acclimated to weight. Well, really, no, because he just left Eddie.
But he just found out. It ain't like he been knowing he was
Exactly.
about to do this.
Right. So really, technically, he left Eddie back in what, February? When was Eddie crying at the hotel? Was that March or February?
That was like a month ago.
Yeah, okay, so March. So he had a month to shed this weight to get ready for Regis Prograis and hit and shed 16 pounds. That's a lot.
Shout out to Lee Jackson with the $5 in the super chat, and he just showing love to the channel. Shout out Lee Jackson.
Hey, Enigma.
Hello.
What
Hello.
you say, Don? What you say, 2 cents?
How long you had, Key? About a month.
About a month to lose 16 pounds. Dondrick said that's doable in 8 months, but he did it in two Ozempic.
He can lose 15 pounds in 2 months. You can
You
lose 16
can?
pounds in 2 months. Yeah.
Well, like what? How? Let me know so I can know what to do real quick.
Eat between the hours of 12 and 8. Eat a strict diet, drink a gallon of water a day, and
I
work
do
out.
that. Okay.
Make sure you get 8+ hours of sleep. Yeah, and work out.
Hmm. And burpees. Make sure y'all doing y'all burpees.
In 2 months, 16 pounds?
Yeah.
You can lose 10 pounds in a week.
Okay. Obviously, I need to know the weight secrets. Okay. What? How, sis? What?
Do a juice fast. You can lose 20 plus pounds in a month.
Well, Cash Crypto said don't eat for 4 days. You'll lose a bunch of weight. Well, I hope that's not what Connor did. I hope Connor did it the healthy way. To NHA talking to you, he said Two Cents trying to tell us that this is actually a closer fight than most people think. I see what you did there. Shout out to the matchmakers at Zuffa.
Am I doing that?
I don't know. I didn't think so.
I didn't think so either. Is that what y'all getting from this? I'm just pointing out that the dude looks like, and but he wasn't 165. He blew up bigger than that, right? Did we think he rehydrated some more after the weigh in, or no?
Of course they gonna gain it back. Well, he needs to make sure he gained it back.
Because he's small. I mean, he was small, so he had to get up to that weight. He said you're not gonna lose 16 pounds and it be healthy in 2 months. Y'all tripping.
Well, I mean, but you gotta understand, like these are fighters though, too, 2 Cents. So you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? The energy that he had to express, especially with getting ready. So not only, could you imagine the sparring sessions that he had to do to help lose the weight? Probably did the sauna. You know what I'm saying? Light meals, no carbs, obviously. No, definitely no carbs. A lot of cardio, a lot of sparring to shrink down to that to lose 16 pounds in that time frame and still at least be healthy. So he's not
I mean, it was a lot of
lethargic.
muscle. That's what, like, if it's fat, that's a little different, but it was muscle he had to lose. I don't know. I'm not saying because I do think Regis is injured, and I think that's why those eyes is so crazy like that. But I don't know. We'll see how Conor Ben performs. He don't look too excited in his face. Maybe he hungry.
He definitely want one of them a chicken wing or something. He needs something.
The way people losing weight nowadays is not healthy. You're not supposed to lose muscle like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. His muscle. It wasn't fat. He on that lean beef from Canelo.
So what, you're not supposed to be taking those shots, them weight loss shots that's like really popular.
Conor
Two
Ben
cents.
gonna eat who? Conor Ben?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know. He might have.
No, but I'm saying, would you like is that
Like
I heard
Ozempic?
that's what people with diabetes take, like the GLP and all of that. I heard that's what
Nah,
they
that
take,
shit
right?
got crazy side effects. And then you look because you be losing fat and muscle, so they start to look. You really aging yourself taking that stuff because you're not just burning fat, you burning fat and muscle, and when your muscle deteriorates, that's a sign of aging. So you're really aging yourself taking that, and that's why they be looking all funny like that.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Conor Ben gonna eat his super eggs and step in the ring at 175. Damn.
I say it's a closer fight, possibly. Regis is lower to mid-level American fighter, Conor a mid to high-level UK fighter, about equal. I mean, I just don't see what Regis just, I don't know. I just don't know. Put $10 on Regis, y'all.
But do y'all know that like Regis in that Jack Catterall fight, he tripped over his own feet, 2 cents. Like that's what scared me.
We just seen Wilder trip over his own feet. It
He did
happened.
not. It was a wet spot.
That boy felt like he was in a movie.
And they gonna count that. I was so mad. I can't believe
He
it.
felt like he was trying to get a foul called.
Oh, the British board, they finally decided to investigate that ref. They're finally gonna investigate the ref.
Really?
Yes, they came out. At first it was no. Then boxing team reported that they're gonna look into that ref. Finally, shoot.
Shout out Key with the T. That was egregious what he was doing. Did you see when I was showing how he was trying to stop Wilder? Key, he came and stuck his arm in the way.
You don't do that. Don't do that.
Wilder
Hey,
had to
slogan.
push him out the way, Key. Did you not see that?
No, I did not. I did not because they did not
Key.
replay it. They didn't even replay it.
Oh, I got you, Key. I can't believe you didn't see that.
I did not. Yeah, Nigma, we just talked about the Remy disc, the Papoose and Clarissa. She's
Yeah,
everywhere. She performing it on, different little stations and stuff now. I'm like, Lord.
man, that's crazy. This is a crazy little feud they got going on. Very interesting.
Hey,
This is
J-Man, you said, I hate that they have Serena Williams as an ambassador for the weight loss shot.
Don't she look funny?
Yeah. I don't know what's been going on with my girl, man. But she in that billionaire club. Her husband is caked up. So, with them, they gotta be a certain size, I guess.
Girl, boom.
I'm serious. Think about it. I mean, look at Oprah. When she came a billionaire, baby, Oprah is the size of my pinky. She done lost hella weight.
Almost, man.
So that's what Conor on. Conor on Ozempic. Hey, Ohana. A few eggs, he'll be fine. Thank y'all. Y'all so bogus. Well, I like his little his 27-piece cut. Um, I like it. I just don't like the blonde. I think he should change it back to black. Maybe do a reddish brown that'll bring out his skin tone. Um, maybe highlights or something. But that 27 cut with the curl activator, he gonna take that out. He's kind of should know better.
Who?
He really should. Conor Benn. That's a 27-piece cut with a curl activator.
You don't like his haircut, Key?
Hell no.
I don't know. The blonde hair thing, it's like, I don't know. I don't like it.
Hey Deem. Make sure y'all like subscribe to the Deem channel and Queequees.
Dean. Shout out Dean by any means. Who wins in a rap battle? Remy or Pap? Y'all, I'm trying to find this clip that I was showing on my live with this referee. Oh, I know where it's at. You got Twitter, Key?
I said if Remy win, that she gonna pop him, Dean. She gonna shoot him. What you say, 2 cents?
I posted it on X.
Hold on.
No, I'm about to pull it up. Here you go. Right
Okay.
here.
You gonna ask me, did I see it? Like I'm gonna watch Slander. Not gonna watch Wilder Slander.
What you mean it's the fight?
That's slandering. Y'all making fun of his feet.
Oh, you talking about him falling?
Yes.
That is not slander, making fun of his feet. All right, here we go. I gotta show you in slow motion, Key, because and when it happened fast, we missed it during the fight. With his eye. All right. You see it, Key? Here we go.
Yeah. Don't call him Newport legs. Hey,
Newport leg.
I can't stand Brian.
Why is it not doing it? All right, look at this, Key. You see the ref?
So you gonna slow motion it? You ain't right.
Look at this, Key. Look. You see the ref cutting the ring off?
Yeah. Cheating.
Look, Key. Look. You trying to stop him, Key? You see his arm?
He needs to be barred. When have we ever seen this rest? What other fights have he officiated?
Look, he getting in between them. Look. What is he
He
yelling
was
at, Wilder?
cheating for him.
Look, he stopped it. Didn't do no count or nothing.
Chisora, something's wrong with his eye. And here comes Wilder. Chisora's in
Oh, he in the
trouble in
way.
his corner.
I mean, you can't just.
Wow.
Chisora,
Look,
something's
Dean
wrong
said,
with his eye. And here comes Wilder. Chisora's in trouble.
Dean said Pap would destroy her. He the kind of man that would never cheat. Oh, Dean.
Pap Destroyer.
I just think, like, look at why Wilder was fighting everybody in that dang on his Chisora ring. Cut man got up in there.
Why do y'all think Remy don't write her own lyrics? I don't understand.
Remy does. She was a battle rapper, right, Dean?
She was writing
Remy
before she met Papoose. When she
because I
rapping before
remember
she
her
met
battle with
Papoose?
Lady Luck. Who remembers that battle? That battle was famous.
That was classic.
Man, that was classic. I wonder what happened to Lady Luck. I wonder what happened to her. She was a good rapper. I don't know why she. But that's the thing. Like most battle rappers, they really can't go mainstream
Nah,
for some odd
okay.
reason. Like Cassidy wasn't all that. He had a couple songs and that was it. I don't know why I don't know why that's impossible for them to do. But I know Papoose writing Clarissa lyrics. No disrespect, 2 Cents.
She getting better. She didn't work on her delivery though. Her delivery is nah.
All Lady Luck still battle. I gotta check her. I gotta see. I'm gonna YouTube her tonight because she was cold. Now what Lady Luck doing podcast now? Okay, hey Darius. Lady Luck was cold. Who to quote, Dean? Clarissa? Oh Lord Jesus. Lord Floyd. Oh, 2 Cents.
Key with the T. Floyd bankruptcy Mayweather back in the news. What is he in the news for this time? Key with the T.
He got a tax lien, an IRS tax lien. And I added it up earlier. I was trying to talk, but it got crazy on the panel today. But so far within the past, since what we've been talking about, all of these stuff, all of his lawsuits and everything since what, January, 2 Cents. If you add it up with this 7.3 million, and the other ones that the other ones that are either getting ready to become lawsuits or he's being actively sued for it, we're looking at almost $10 million, y'all. Like, I think we're at a little over $10 million that Floyd is being alleged of owing. So this one right here stems from 2018 to 2023. And they're saying the IRS, and y'all know how them boys get down, the IRS gonna find that money. They're gonna find that damn money. So they're saying from that time period, Floyd did not pay his taxes. Now, what's interesting about that time period was that's when he started having business relations with this guy named Jonah Recknick. And so Jonah, he just went down. He's one of Floyd's business partners. He just went down. He's about to do 6 months in federal prison. He was an informant, but he still got to do time. But he like walked away from. He took the deal for 6 months in Fed time, instead of doing years, right? Because he told. And what's interesting is that in the Business Insider write-up, they mentioned Jonah Recknick as well. Now, this is not the first time in these lawsuits that Jonah's name has came up and Floyd in the same article. So in my opinion, they're trying to tie Floyd to this, right? They trying to tie Floyd somehow, some way to this Jonah character in these business dealings. So it's not looking right. Manny Pacquiao, if y'all don't remember, Manny Pacquiao came out last week and confirmed that Floyd had took out an advancement for their fight. And then it's also being reported that Floyd took out an advancement for the exhibition that he's having in Greece, if I'm not mistaken. So he's taking out advancements. I guess he's trying to, collect as many, as much assets as he can or something. But I'm worried about Floyd Upper. I mean, 2 Cents. I'm really worried about him. Like, I never thought that, like I mentioned earlier, I never thought that on my bingo for my boxing bingo card for 2026, we would be talking about Floyd Mayweather, Owen, and being sued like this.
I mean, it's been going on for a couple years now, Key. It started off a little small shit here and there, but now you got the IRS on your ass. Like it seems like he's just been kind of spiraling, in my opinion.
Yeah, in the article it talks that he had to let go or use put up his strip club for collateral, all kind of things. I'm like, dang, Floyd, what happened?
It seems like he got involved with the wrong people, and I think people want to like focus so much on Al Heyman and he's stealing and doing this and doing that, but nobody is focusing on the financial advisor that Floyd just had that was doing the fraud stuff. And now you're looking at Floyd and you seeing his assets getting leaned against and he getting sued for rent and jet fuel and all kind of stuff. Like, what was going on with that?
And I get that, Mr. Greg.
It doesn't seem like he started having these problems until he really
left
Al.
PBC.
Yeah.
And I get that, Mr. Greg, and NHA too. What's interesting to me, because yes, it talks about it in that article that he had to pay $22 million to the IRS previously. Right. But what makes this different is that this is now at the time where he is suing Showtime for misappropriating funds of up to $340 million. And then on top of that, he then ran off on 2 jewelers. Like, it's all at once. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like, it's like boom, 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 boom.
Fight. He's got advanced and ran off on the Pacquiao fight.
You think wait a minute, 2 Cents think that 2 Cents think that Floyd finna run off on the Pac-Man fight.
Scammed him, Key. He scammed Netflix. Everybody mad. He was out getting to the money. Now everybody mad. Hey.
No, I don't think. He can't run off on that fight because he signed for it.
To the money. Now everybody mad. What you mean, Key? I just seen a video today. I can't find it again where the guy was saying how Netflix advanced the money and he got advanced all his money and he just said he dipped off. He said it ain't gonna be a real fight. So let's take a look at this. What do you think about this, Key? What's your 2 cents about this?
Well, Richard, let me start with Edgar. Edgar started his career with 16 straight knockouts. That captured the public's imagination, period. Because lots of guys have been matched easy to start their careers. In fact, almost every professional boxer ever is built that way. Almost all of them in the beginning. Well, how come no one else has scored 16 straight to start their careers, right? I mean, I can name you fighters.
Wow, Max Kellerman look
old. I can if you ask.
There's none.
Who had I'm saying who went to 50-0, 53-0, right? And you know why they got to that, right? But who has scored 16 straight in the first round. Watching it on ESPN, I was part of those broadcasts from the studio sometimes. It's comical, actually, like he's going to get another guy out in the first round. So that captured the public's imagination. Then, of course, he gets matched tougher. Well, as you get matched tougher, the knockouts will slow down. This goes for everyone ever, just about, right?
Oh,
but in
wow.
Edgar's case, he really was the victim of his own success. He had almost no professional. By his 17th fight, he had virtually no professional experience, right? How many rounds had he actually fought? So now he's being put in tougher. He has to figure it out on the fly, and it doesn't look the same. And then eventually gets the shot at Canelo Alvarez and goes the distance with Canelo. That's very hard to do, especially for aggressive fighters, because people think
Oh
of
my God, Canelo ain't had a
career
knockout
as a
since
seek and destroy
when?
guy. Canelo is one of the great counterpunchers of all time. So if you have an aggressive style,
I gotta pause, Max. Let me pause, Max, to get these.
Come on, now what? Canelo ain't had a knockout since when, bro? Like, y'all gassing it. He gassing it. Like, and Canelo was a straightforward, like, he's a brawler. He gonna ball, he gonna bang with you. Everybody know that.
Shout out to, I know who this is. I can't remember the name. I don't want to say your name out loud. I can't remember your YouTube name. You gotta put your YouTube name in the notes. But shout out to LM. I'm not gonna say your name, but the $5 in the Cash App supporting the channel. Shout out to LM. All right, here we go. Let's finish here.
that can really bite you against Canelo. Edgar went the distance with him. And that shows something that you can't show from the first round knockouts. It shows a level of character. So that's Edgar Berlanga. And I think now the question is the seek and destroy guy still in there who can get everybody out of there? And that's going
So they're not gonna mention Shiraz?
Richardson Hitchens was the kind of prospect that early in their careers, it's hard to tell who's going to rise to what level. Because a lot of guys are fast. A lot of guys have good amateur backgrounds. A lot of guys have a good jab and look like they can do different things and have a certain level of athletic ability. You need to see them as they get matched tougher to see who actually rises, who has the subtle skill, who has the bag that's deep enough.
Oh
when
my
the
God.
make adjustments,
I wonder if UFC fans feel like they forcing boxers on them. I wonder if they feel offended.
Adjust. And what he's done in his last several outings is show that he is not just a good fighter, he's a very good fighter. He's an elite fighter. And now the question is, can he become a great fighter? And that's what we're going to find out at Zuffa. Anyone else?
So, Key with the T, what do you think about Richardson Hitchens?
Canelo later in his career as a seek and destroy guy. Canelo is one of the great counterpunchers of all time.
What do you think about?
You see how they didn't mention?
I said, what do you think about Richardson Hitchens and Berlanga going over to Zuffa?
It's stupid, and furthermore, you see how he didn't mention Shiraz. Everybody just forget about him as Shiraz. Putting Berlanga down so bad that Berlanga is saying that he had some in his glove. But I digress. Whatever. That's Negro here nor there. What I will say though is I'm curious to see who they're gonna try to match up Africa with, for the simple fact that Africa is 140 140, and I'm not even sure who they would like. So who you about to fight, bro? Like, y'all know Africa, my guy, right? Y'all know I like Africa. He was in my top. He's always been on my top 10 list for a long time. I feel like Africa is a pure boxer, and he is a tough matchup for a lot of people. Like, I think Africa do got a lot of skill, and I'm glad that he did get from under Mayweather, because Mayweather, when he was there with Badu Jack and all of that, like, Africa wasn't really getting any touches like that. And then he goes to Eddie. He finally gets on with something, but it's not that, that extra push. But then Boots comes over there and Eddie pours all his love and affection into Boots. Like, You remember, like it was for a minute it was Africa, it was Devin, it was Boots, and as soon as Boots signed, both Devin and Africa kind of just got pushed on the wayside. You know what I'm saying? And well, at least in my opinion. And so you leave Eddie, you say you weren't happy. So you leave Eddie and you go to Dana. So I have to ask, like, okay, is this a money grab? Because like you're gonna be fighting guys that the public don't know, and Max Kellerman is asking a question: will you elite, but can you be great? Who are you gonna be great with over there? Like you called out, and this is my issue with Africa. For the past 7 months, we seen Matias come at you. You said you was gonna fight Matias. You went at Bill Haney. Who remembers that? I want Devin. Nothing happened. Transpired from there. Then you went at Shakur. Nothing. Then you went at Gary Antoine. Nothing. And I'm like, bro, like I can't keep taking up for you in these boxing streets. They are killing me. I can't keep trying to take up for you, bro, and you not delivering, Africa. Like, what's the problem? Like, none of them is gonna get you a bag that a Gary Antoine or even a Devin Haney is gonna be able to get you. Like, yeah, you might be on a co-main, but that's still, you know what I'm saying, eyes on you. Like, what you doing? I'm not Dondrick. I'm actually criticizing him. I'm criticizing him. Come on, Brian. So look. So that's how I feel about it. Like, you're not. I don't get this move, and I have to ask if it's for money. Now with Berlanga, I don't. I never really cared about Berlanga like that because Berlanga, he's a padded resume guy, very padded, and early on in his career, and then again he got in the ring with Canelo. Then he got in the ring with Shiraz, and he saw that, you know what, they real. These guys are real. So now I need to go over here with Zuffa to try to get back that streak again. You know what I'm saying? That knockout streak. That's what I think he's trying to do. I think he's really trying to build his brand name because and I know he doesn't really have a brand, but he did like he did face Canelo, got a little spotlight with him, and then had a main event in New York and got destroyed in his own home city. You feel me? His hometown. And that was supposed to be like his rendition fight, basically. Like the Canelo fight was a fluke. And no, it wasn't. You just not all that good. So now with Zuffa, I feel as though he's trying to redo his image and go back on that knockout streak, probably find guys that we don't know. Um, I can't believe Canelo didn't stop Berlanga. Hamza, who was a 160 guy, destroyed him. Yes, he did, Young Guns. Absolutely. So I just, I to be honest with you, 2 cents, I don't care. But with them, you know what I'm saying, with them signing, it's kind of like, oh, okay. Because both of them is trying to get their weight up. But at the same time, out of both of those fighters, I'm more disappointed in Africa. I'm really disappointed in Africa, like very. Is Keith Connolly their manager, just like Robert Garcia and Rick Morangan? Yeah. Hey, on the money line. What you think, 2 cents? I think 2 cents stepped away. Let me see.
I'm right here.
Um,
I was on mute.
oh, go ahead, Queen.
Um, I think we're gonna have to see how it plays out because I'm wondering, like, people like, oh, um, well, they're getting these lucrative 3-fight deals, but it's like, okay, what happens after your 3-fight deal is up? Have you burnt bridges? Are you gonna be able to go sign with, like, what happens? Like, what's gonna happen after that? Are you gonna be stuck over there and then not, like, I'm just curious to see what happens after these first contracts end. So I
And
don't
that's the
know.
$1 million question.
And
And then
then
not to
he's
mention, huh?
you selling your like you're not on your image and likeness and all that other stuff you risk in doing it. But maybe that's not in those these contracts that they signing right now.
What do you think about the rumor that Shakur Stevenson might be going to Zuffa?
Uh, I think it might be true. We might be. We don't know. We gotta wait and see. But I wouldn't be surprised. I'll say that.
What would you think about that?
I told y'all because think about all that money Turkey done gave these people.
I mean, but I don't know, sis. I don't think that that'll be a good look for Shakur. I think Shakur got something going. You know what I'm saying? Especially after the Teal fight. I don't think he should go up over there.
Why?
Brian says signing to Zuffa means running from real smoke. Cause okay, who he gonna get lined? My thing is, who are y'all getting lined up with?
I mean, I don't
People.
know because can they only fight people at Zuffa?
Well, it appears right now they still beefing with everybody.
Shout out to Dean by any means with the $1.99 in the super chat. Shout out Dean. Shout out Waddle Bomb with the $5 in the super chat. He says, "Good evening, 2 cents, Key and Juke and the chat. Just got home. What did I miss? But let me drop in some chat support." Shout out. Dean say he got 30 super chats. We gotta break the record, y'all. We can do it. Let's go. We gotta break Dean record. Dean say
He
he got
said,
30 super chats. We gotta break that record, y'all.
um, I just I feel you, Brian. Like there's really no I don't know, y'all. I just don't like it. And then not to mention Dana beefing with every damn body with the sanctioning bodies and they cutting, you know what I'm saying, going behind backs, doing all kind of stuff. So what I'm not gonna say that they wouldn't be able to fight other fighters from different promotional networks, but I wouldn't be surprised if we start hearing that it's been harder for them to get the fights or that they are, that Eddie is intentionally pricing fighters out or, you know what I'm saying, doing something crazy in the background because they did it to him and they talk stuff about him. So mm, I don't like it, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't like it. Not to mention, I really wanted that Africa versus Gary Antoine Russell fight. Um,
It's a lot of people Africa could fight. It's almost like damn, why is this pasta so hot? Why is it so spicy? God dog. Hold on, y'all. I need some water. Um, it's like Bud re-signing back to Top Rank. Everybody we want you to fight, or we thought you was gonna fight, or you've been calling out, is nowhere near what you're doing. You should have just
right.
looked to 47. But who? Maybe he couldn't find nowhere to sign. Maybe Zuffa was the only place he could go.
Well, I guess we'll find out. I guess we're about to see. Africa said he's getting ready to sign fight again. So he'll be on a TV. He'll be on Paramount on a Sunday very soon. I'm so pissed off. Damn it, Africa. Damn
But
it.
Zuffa about to have everybody. Key.
Oh really? Oh yes. I heard. I heard. Did you
Shout
see
out,
that?
shout out to On the Money Line with the $2 in the cash app. Says for the grind. Shout out, man. Shout out to everybody supporting the channel tonight. Y'all know it's ladies' night. What'd you say, Key?
I mean, did you see that? A total side note. With this. Oh, come on, 2 cents. Now you ain't have to do kind of like them like that.
That's the
Kind of look,
AI, Key.
kind of look like a whole butch queen. You feel me? Look like a whole stud. You got him lined up with Regis like that. You ain't right. Y'all is not right. Oh my goodness.
Okay, I did, Keith.
Y'all, what do you think about Canelo? Now, as you know, Jamal Charlo put on his Instagram that he has retired
Okay.
from boxing, and then Canelo posted a picture, and then Jamal Charlo came out and said that he wants to fight Canelo. So it looks like the retirement lasted all of about 8 hours. Um, if he's retired, I don't know. But do y'all think that Canelo will fight Jamal Charlo after coming off of the
He
loss to Bud
absolutely
Crawford?
will. He absolutely will try to get Jamal Charlo in the ring after a long layoff and a psychotic breakdown. I think Jamal need a tune up or two.
Mm, you think that he need a tune up?
Or two.
What about Canelo? Canelo doesn't, because Canelo said he was injured in the Bud Crawford fight, and he want his get back. So you don't think Canelo might need a tune up?
I mean, he might, but he been more active than Jamal Charlo. Jamal might be a tune up if he fight him off a long layoff like that.
Well, you know what? Where I stand with Jamal Charlo, he could do whatever the heck he want. Ride off into the sunset, fight whoever you want to fight, but I need to get that Caleb Plant fight. So do what you
Well, like,
gonna do.
what's up with that? Why can't that be made? Like, I'm wondering what's the holdup.
I don't know. And you know, Caleb Plant just got a new trainer. He left. What's his name? Was it Breadman?
And you know
He.
another thing, when I be asking about Breadman, I be like, why is Breadman such a good trainer? He always be bad talking his fighters after they leave him. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Didn't he do Darrell like that?
I'm not sure if he did Darrell like that because I didn't really follow Darrell like that. Dondrick said y'all don't even watch. We watch Jamal fights. Oh, I forgot. Sorry,
You do watch
Dondrick.
Jamal fight. Who don't watch
You
Jamal
know,
fight?
Dondrick is Team Charlo's. Period. I
I'm
mean,
wondering
but
why.
Dondrick,
I'm wondering why
come on
Charlo.
now. Like, come on. So y'all want Caleb ducking, but so y'all want Dondrick. Do you want Jamal Charlo versus Canelo or Caleb? Because in my opinion, the fight with Caleb will make more sense and will be, well, shoot, I don't even know if it'll be as lucrative anymore. So much time done went by.
People still gonna want to see it.
And Jamal just fought last year. And he did really well against McCombie.
He ain't fighting McCombie.
What was
Did
that guy name he fought? Wasn't it McCombie? Or am I
he? Didn't he
tripping?
fight Cornflake?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I said McCombie. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. He fought Cornflake
Caleb Plant fought McCombie.
and Jose Benavidez. He fought them too, which is still one of the best press conferences ever. Benavidez.
Plant stop using that snack. He ain't look the same.
And I thought that Jamal was gonna fight Resendez, but that fell through. So I don't know. I just know Jamal
They
needs to get
said
on
that
the
was never
card.
even a fight for real.
Huh?
They said it was never a fight for real. You know, they said there was never a fight.
I didn't know that.
They seem to be putting out false information or information too soon. I don't know why they doing that. Because Eddie Hearn just recently came out and said, you said you showed me, Keith, that the Oshaki Fasta fight is not even done yet."
Nope. Oshaki Foster and Ray Ford is not done, nor is the what's the other fight? Abdullah Mason versus Joe
Cordina.
Cordina done. Abdullah gonna do Joe Cordina so bad. I just feel so bad for poor Joe. Poor Joe. I don't even think he's gonna man. I got that lasting 5 rounds or less, like, oh, 2 cents. Joe Cordina finna get smacked up. I see why Joe and them taking their time. Like, man, you sure you want to get in the ring with Abdullah? But Foster and Ray Ford is one of my most anticipated fights of the year, and I hope that Eddie said that that fight is almost done, but it's not done yet. So I'm hoping that they can get that together. And I think that one will. I think that will materialize. I think we should be hearing that done by at least by next week or the next 2 weeks before the end of April, because they're trying to make that fight for the end of May, I believe, or early June.
Eddie, the king of couldn't quite make it across the finish line. But we'll see.
I have faith in that fight because both of them want, and you know what? That's gonna put the pressure on everybody else because Oshaki Foster been on his bully for the past year. You know what I'm saying? Taking these fights, going back, rematching because they see out, getting his stuff back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the trajectory that Oshaki Foster has been doing. Shakur told him to fight Raymond Ford first, and that's what he did. That's exactly what he's doing right now. He's trying to get that lined up. So that's gonna put pressure. Like, that's pure pressure on a lot of these fighters, man. Like, y'all talk a lot of stuff, you feel me? But who's actually gonna go out there and make something happen? And Oshaki Foster has been standing on business. I think we need to commend him for that.
Yep.
We definitely need to commend him for that because a lot of people not moving like him. The last boxer that did move like him was Dubois. Dubois lost to Usyk, ran back up in that division, got everything back to get his title back. He got beat up again by Usyk, but it's commendable. Like, he said, no, I'm standing on business. I'm finna fight who I need to fight to get back up there. Knocked out AJ, did everything he needed to do. I thought he lost a rematch. To be honest with you, I thought Oshaki Foster won the first fight, and the second fight was a little bit more. I think it was a little bit sloppy, but he was fighting, and he definitely wasn't on the ropes like he was the first fight. Cause I think wasn't that me and you 2 cents? I think you showed that fight and on your channel, and I think all of us were screaming, or we probably did a show about it. And we were like, why is your back on the ropes, bro? Like, what is you doing? Ray Ford, not that good. I think Ray Ford is good. What was that card? Who he beat up, that Hispanic guy? Um, the same night, I wasn't it Khalil Cole that got upset? I forgot. I forget. But Raymond Ford put him down, like, after that fight with Nick Ball. It was the fight after Nick Ball.
After Nick Ball. 2 cents, help
Yeah,
us out.
that Hispanic guy, I can't think of his name. Um, y'all know his name, but he did good in that fight. Ray Ford give me 2014 AB by not too much disrespect on Adrian Broner now. Now, when Adrian Broner come back, I don't want to hear nothing. You know who I can't wait to come back? Blair the Flair. Y'all know I've been talking about Blair the Flair for a
Don't
while.
nobody want to fight him, Key.
I want Blair the Flair in the ring, damn it.
He ain't fought since Adrian Broner.
I
Right?
want
Has he?
I thought he had a fight lined up. But it wasn't nothing. His name is Nova. Okay, yes. Ray Ford did good with that one.
Oh, he can't fight because of Don King? What Don King do, Dondre? Ain't Don King still fucking over people?
He must be stopped. What I do? I like Blair the player. You know
He
who?
might.
You know who I would.
Black can
I
go to
wish
Zuffa. What you think about Black Cops going to Zuffa?
he might as well. Don. You know Don on his last leg. I would love to see. I'm upset how his career is going. Because he could have been in a lot of big fights. Speedy Rashidi. I like Speedy. I like Rashidi. He was decent. Thank you, aircraft. Wow, wow. You guys don't like boxers.
He would be a great gatekeeper. But I'm sure
They're
he's trying
just
to figure out
hating.
why he can't fight because of Don King. Don King make him some fights. Say facts. That would be
I
the
guess
perfect
To is.
situation.
I guess To is going to Zuffa boxing.
Has that been official?
I guess they're saying that it's going to be announced soon. That's what Upper was talking about the other day.
I mean, where else could T.O. go? You see what happened? Like they all these promotional companies. He didn't messed over Top Rank, tried to sue him. I don't know, maybe Golden Boy. I don't know if he tried to go to Golden Boy, PBC. You remember he had that PBC hat on in that picture? Maybe he tried to go to PBC. That didn't work out. So I don't know. Maybe that was his last option, Keith. It seemed like it's like the D League for boxers.
What do you think about let me tell you something. If Shakur and Devin go up over there, I'm done.
You done?
I'm done. I'm gonna cook them so bad. I'm gonna
Well,
cook so bad because come on now, Devin, you got to get that Ryan fight out the way, bro.
you think they're gonna fight? I feel like they cannot fight again. Like that is your biggest. That's your legacy fight right there. That's your biggest. That's your mega fight. You know, that's your mega fight. It's Ryan Garcia. So they got to fight again. I just don't know when. They might not
Right,
fight till
right.
10 years from now. You see how long it took to get the Manny Floyd rematch?
Well, let's see. Let's see, man. You know what? The way that these fighters are moving nowadays, I have no hope. All I know is that I better get my key fights that I want. I know that if Shakur was to go over to Zuffa, I'm not sure if we'll ever get the Tank versus Shakur fight.
Hold on, Keith.
Okay. Oh, I know that much. I know that much. I don't think we're ever gonna get that fight. And then while 2 cents is away, first off, total side note, I want to give the rapper Offset a shout out because there is a video of him rolling through on one of them mechanical scooters, them electric scooters through the casino. That
Who
takes
doing
a lot of
this?
heart. Offset. Now, as y'all all know, Offset was shot a few days ago in either the leg or the buttocks. I'm hearing conflicting stories. And today a video was posted. I don't know if it's it's went viral. And it's of Offset in an electric wheelchair at the casino. The dedication that takes after you owe everybody money. You know you owe a lot of money. When TMZ didn't even send a well wishes, they said they mentioned another casino that you owe money to. I think like $100,000 or something like that. I'm like, Lord have mercy. So Offset is back at the casino allegedly from the video I saw, trying to recoup these funds that he owed from everybody. The amount of dedication, I promise you, if my addiction get that bad to where somebody has to shoot me and I survive, I will leave that addiction alone. I will leave the vice alone. I will give my life to Jesus and I will be done. So I just gotta give Offset some props. Like, Lord have mercy.
No, that he's bad. I think didn't Cardi B say he spent 800,000 on her card, her credit card, or something crazy ridiculous amount.
Girl.
I don't really keep up with it. I just be scrolling through the Instagram and be reading the headlines, so it could have been exaggerated. But he clearly has a gambling problem, and it's bad too.
But you know the number one addiction in America is gambling.
Oh, I didn't know that. Really,
It is the number one addiction in America is gambling. Yes.
that is terrible.
It's very, very scary. So shout out to Offset. That takes a lot to do. That takes a lot. That takes a lot. I wouldn't know.
Shout out to
Oh,
him.
one of the people that um um Canelo was sparring. I forgot to mention this to you. Was Gabe Rosado. Remember Gabe Rosado?
Mm-hmm.
How would you think about that?
About him sparring Gabe Rosado. How big is Gabe Rosado?
Girl in the picture, big.
I don't know.
So I'm
What you think
wondering
about it?
who is he getting ready for? Where you got Gabe Rosado in your camp. That was interesting to me. I was like,
What weight does Gabe Rosado fight at?
I thought it. Huh.
Dodger say Gabe got 40 losses.
What was his last? Let me look it up because that's a good question. Because I feel like I haven't seen Gabe Rosado in a long time. He got 17 losses. His
What weight
he
Gabe
fought
fight at,
in
y'all?
he fought in October. Really? Okay. It looked like super middle. Oh, really? Okay.
Mm. Mm.
Do
Who you
y'all
think
know
he
that
getting
he
ready
went
for?
on a four?
Who you think he getting ready for?
I don't know who Canelo getting ready for.
Mm.
I don't know
I
who
heard he
Canelo getting
trying.
ready
I
for.
read when I read the news Sunday. It came up when I was looking up boxing news that Canelo was trying to get that rematch with Crawford in September.
Yeah, that's what he is trying to do. He said that he was injured. I don't care. He lost on an influencer card. Oh wow. Shut up, no evidence. Nah, Gabe, I'm not really. I've never been too
Gabe
high on
Rosado lost
Gabe.
on an influencer card, Dondrick. Cut it out, Dondrick.
I don't think Dondrick lying, bro. I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't be surprised. Now, who was the influencer? Adam Ross.
Canelo fighting them Billy.
That's a good fight.
It's 10-11 where I'm at, Ryan King.
That's a good fight. I like that fight. That's a fun fight.
Damn, Dondrick say he dead ass serious.
That's a fun fight. Canelo versus Billy. That's a fun fight. What do you think about Boots Ennis being the face of the 154 division and quite frankly being built up to be one of the faces of boxing?
Who?
Boots Ennis.
What's your question?
How do y'all feel about Boots being one of the premier, like they're building him up? He's gonna be the face of the division at 154. And he's gonna be one of the faces of boxing. That's what they're trying to do.
Oh yeah.
And
You think they're gonna try to contribute his ticket sales to Xander?
I don't really see how, because Xander don't have the type of weight
Because he
that
was
Boots
on the Super
have.
Bowl halftime show.
No, no. Boots,
And
Xander don't have the,
he got a big Puerto Rican following.
but they hard. He did good in Puerto Rico. He did decent, but Boots is the one that has every venue he has fought at, he has sold out. So I can't say that.
They say he's already sold 8,000 tickets, Keith.
Now those I know I saw that. Was those resale tickets?
I mean, all I know is been reported that he's already sold 8,000 tickets. I didn't get into the specifics.
Now the question is, because I think Tank versus Roach, they did 6.4 million gate. I think their gate was like 6.4 million. I think
Uh-huh.
that is the um the record. And then prior to that, it was Tank and Rolly. And then I think that's it. I think Tank is the one that no, how much was Wilder? Because people be forgetting about Wilder. Wilder did good. Did Wilder fight in New York?
Man, why they didn't? The UK
Yeah.
just stole Wilder from us, and they over there trying to cheat that man.
So that's what they're saying, Brian. So, but do y'all think that Boots can be the um that new superstar of boxing?
What would stop him from being it?
If he get beat up. Because I think that with the Xander Zayas fight, in my opinion, this is gonna put him up there. Like, it's something about this fight for me with Boots. I think that it's gonna be a fun fight while it lasts. And I think he gonna do my boy bogus, y'all. No evidence, y'all. Brian Thomas. I think they finna Boots, I think he finna do Xander in, y'all. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to come back. I'm gonna have to come on the show with my Mary J. Blige glasses on and a scarf wrapped around my head. I'm gonna be so devastated. Do y'all hear me? I'm gonna be so devastation. So devastation. Lord, he finna do Xander. And Xander them dyed his hair bleach blonde too. Oh my God. Oh
Man,
Lord.
Xander has gotten. He doesn't look like he himself. Like he doesn't look like he used to look. Because
Oh, it's the blonde hair too,
I
Cent.
was watching Xander old fights, and he was like small. He's big. Like his head is big. Like he is big. Like why are you so big, Xander? You might need to move up, bro. I don't care who nutritionist you hire. I wonder how much weight he got to lose.
Well, in the interview on Cigar Talk, he said that when he was talking about Devin, he said that he blows up to 180 on fight night. I'm like, Xander, it's time to move up. Cause that's what a whole 154, 16. That's what, 26 pounds? Do y'all hear that? From 154 to 180. Isn't that 26 pounds? Is my math off? 2 cents?
154 to 180.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
So, ain't it time to move up?
Yeah, I think he's moving up after this fight.
Lord
I think
have
he's moving up
mercy.
after this fight, Keith.
So is Xander a weight bully?
I mean, they're all big up there. You know what I'm saying? He could be, but they all big up there. It's
Ah, my
different
boy.
when I feel like it's different when somebody that size put on weight versus because the people rehydrating just as big as you for the most part versus somebody that's getting to that size and they person not even rehydrating nowhere near to where they at. I'm trying to find. Hold on, Key. Let me find something real quick.
I don't know, y'all. Oh, and then I forgot to mention today too, Robeisy Ramirez. Woo! Robeisy is signed. He is now going to be trained by Robert Garcia. Woo! Are we excited about that? Y'all like that? Robeisy. Woo! Now, as y'all know, Robeisy, he went through a lot. He went through a lot. Robeisy, oh, Lord have mercy. Let's just say, my boy. So he ran it back with Espinoza, and you know, I guess I think he had a headache or something in that fight, and so what happened is what happened, and now he is signed. He is going to be fighting with Robert Garcia. I like Robeisy. Me too, no evidence. But I think he's gonna go to Zuffa. What's this 2 cents?
So I don't know if you announced this or heard it, but it says TNT Sports US and the Zone have launched a landmark US partnership with the new monthly live boxing event series, The Fight. Will air across TNT Sports and the Zone platforms featuring premier global promoters. First event scheduled for Independence Day, Saturday, July 4th. Additional features and original content across Bleacher Report, Whole Highlights, and True TV will elevate fight nights. Louis Sella Brazier, chairman of CEO TNT Sports The Zone, was earned a strong reputation within the boxing community, and this will allow TNT Sports to be a player in this growing sport, expanding the reach of these events and the moments surrounding them to an even broader audience. This builds on a successful production and commercial partnership with the Zone to showcase the FIFA Club World Cup last summer and further expands TNT Sports' portfolio of year-round premium sports content. So starting July 4th, TNT match teamed up with the Zone and they will be showing fights on TNT Sports now. Shout out to them. July 4th, that is the day Abdul Mason and I believe his brothers will be fighting on a card they're putting together in his hometown. So that'll be his hometown debut. They'll be debuting the fights on TNT with Abdullah Mason. So shout out to them. What do you think about that, Key? What's your 2 cents?
I like it. The only thing with TNT Sports now, let me make sure I got the numbers right. Hold on. Um,
2 cents. What y'all think about the fight? Let me know. Drop it below y'all 2 cents. What do you mean it's not our TNT though? Aircraft carrier. It's the British TNT? Are you kidding?
hold on, let me see. That changes everything.
It ain't Turner Network Television. Y'all just
Why
say
you saying
it's
like that?
TNT. Come on, y'all. We got to get the clarity. Come on, 2 centers. Somebody, we got to get the research. We got to get the research. I got one person saying it's British. It ain't the TNT we thinking about. Dondrick saying it is the TNT we thinking about. We got to get it straight because I'm thinking TNT. Like, you know what I'm saying? That the NBA used to be on. That's the TNT I'm thinking about. Like, why would they put TNT? And it looked like the TNT logo and everything. Am I tripping? Ain't that the TNT logo?
Mm-hmm.
But why do you think it's the British TNT aircraft carrier and not the U.S. and they debuting a U.S. Black American fighter? Why would they debut in the UK with a black American fighter. You say he might be wrong. I don't know. I mean, you might be right. I'm just thinking. So what you think? What you were saying about TNT Key?
Well, I'm reading something. So it looks like they're going to be it's going to be combined with TNT Sports Networks and platform, including Bleacher Report and House of Highlights, will produce and deliver additional content and original programming that bring fight fans closer to the action and drama of boxing. True TV will also serve as a meaningful platform for robust boxing content, airing additional live and shoulder programming to further elevate fight nights, including event weigh-ins, press conferences. So it looks like it's going to be monthly events. They're not saying how many fights so far. Obviously, it just happened. Um, so here's my thing. I'm praying that because the most viewed right now on TNT Sports is NCAA March Madness, for obvious reason. We also have the Fight for World Cup that's coming up and everything. I'm just hoping that boxing doesn't get overlooked or overshadowed by these events, these major sports events. They do get 18.3 million viewers. But again, if you look at the breakdown of it, it's for the NCAA and everything. Um, hmm. I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be decent. Again, what fight? It appears that it's gonna be Golden Boy, Top Rank, Queensberry. So all of them, everybody that's doing business with the zone, those fights are gonna be on TNT as well. That's why Oscar re-signed. Okay, with the zone because they're branching out to TNT. Um, and that helps the zone because if y'all recall last year, them articles came out about the zone being in the hole
I'm finna say, why does
financially.
the zone need TNT? They're their own network.
But remember them articles we read 2 cents of the zone being financially strapped.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I think this is another way for them to get their money back up, right? And try to expand it. Now I'm not sure how it's gonna look with House of Highlights and everything and the Bleacher Report. I'm curious to see how that's gonna look. To be honest with you, the leader in sport, the network is ESPN. So I really low key would have loved if they could have done something with ESPN. You know what I'm saying? Because we know how ESPN is coming, but I can't be mad at this. It's
They probably
decent.
not working with ESPN because they the reason why Top Rank didn't get their deal and they found out about it.
Right. Hey Cam J, make sure I subscribe to my boy Cam J
Cam
Network.
J Network in the building. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all go like, subscribe to Cam J. Go listen to his replay from this morning. Great show this morning. Good boxing talk. Y'all go sub up to Cam J.
Another thing I'm curious about with this whole DAZN and TNT deal is how this is going to do for other fights. How is PBC with Prime? There's so many questions. I wouldn't be surprised if MVP merges with Zuffa.
Nah, hell no.
No, I'm dead serious. I would not be surprised because MVP just went to Sky. They're gonna be start being shown in the UK. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a deal down on. I'm just saying, like it appears that everybody is
because
monopolizing.
because because Zuffa about to be a UBO. They about to be their own thing, and nobody gonna be able to do nothing with them. They're just gonna create their own bubble. That's the goal.
I'm just saying. I just got a feeling. I just got a feeling. Cam said the deal is to brand the zone for the U.S. market, and I get that. And again, I'm not upset with the brand with the deal. Um, to me, especially, see, I look at everything like from a broader lens, and I wonder because who's invested in the zone right now? Who remembers? 2 cents. Who put
Turkey.
Turkey? And Saudi Arabia is going through it. Now we know last year the reports came out that the zone was financially bleeding. Turkey put up a stake of some millions, a lot of money. And the CELA, it was either CELA or PLF, one of the two. And as far as Saudi Arabia go, and now that Saudi is involved in this war and is bleeding financially due to this war with in Iran. And they're having to pick and choose their battles financially with the US. We know that. We read the report. I'm wondering if this has something to do with that. And I think we'll be finding that out shortly. What's going to be happening to Saudi Arabia and their investments in the zone and entertainment and other entities such as Paramount. Remember, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and I think the UAE, but I know Saudi Arabia and Qatar for sure, helped broker the deal, put up billions of dollars with Larry Ellison for the Paramount deal. So I'm curious to see how all of this is about to play out now that they got money. Saudi got money in the zone, and they got money in Paramount. I can't, and how this war is playing out. So the deal is decent. Um, they do have some competition, as we know, with the other sports that's going to be airing on there. Um, but I got to see how this war continues to play out and what Saudi and them do. That's my only thing. I got to see how this goes.
Okay, okay. So shout out to them getting the jump started with the fight. I mean, I don't know. It's a lot of moving parts right now. I think we just gotta wait to see how things shake up. What do you have any updates on the Ali Act?
Um, Let me see something real quick. Let me see something. Well, they still haven't voted on it. The last one. But they did. There was an interesting article. I will put this to you. I was reading this one. The title is Exploring Congress Relationship with Boxing as Dana White Tries to Reform the Ali Act. And it really goes because, of course, it passed the House of Representative, but it's headed for the Senate. And then Trump will, once it passes the Senate, Trump will sign it into law, right? But one thing that they do point out is how Congress have tried since 2000 to make several attempts to update the boxing law, and their attempts never became law. But there were 6 proposals. I was unaware of that. And of course, we know that it started with John McCain, and he wanted to create a federal boxing commission in 2004. Um, but it never went anywhere, right? And so this article really like does a really good job, in my opinion, with breaking down pretty much how we got here, and the difference, like how MMA and UFC, um, you know, are they gonna get some protections? Because as we know, the Ali Act is revising the protection that fighters get, and they're really trying to make it to where how the MMA is, the UFC fighters are. And so I wouldn't be surprised if this act get passed, if there's going to be that there will be something else introduced to like a supplemental, in which um certain provisions that Dana White is trying to enact will be overturned, and they will add boxing and UFC or MMA fighters into it. I hope that makes sense. So right now we're just waiting. They're supposed to be voting on it by the end of this month, if I'm not mistaken, or by May. Congress is in recess. I'm not sure. I forget the date where they return. Um, but I will say this: Donald Trump will be at the UFC fight. That was announced. He will, at least he's supposed to be there. And as we know, Dana White is putting on a UFC match at the White House, which is going to cost taxpayers. I think they set up to about like 50 million or so. Like it's a crazy number how much this fight's going to cost the taxpayers
50
to pay for.
million.
Yes,
This is
let
so
me make sure.
money laundering.
Let me make sure.
This giving money laundering key.
Really?
Why is it free? You think the president is gonna go to something where it was free to get in?
Yep, the UFC White House fight card scheduled for June 14th on the South Lawn is expected to cost over 60 million to produce. Tickets are expected to be free with 5,000 in attendance. So the
Even
total
all that
budget,
for 5,000 people that nobody paying. It's a fight. It's another key. Key. It's another fight in the middle of the street with no fans.
mm-hmm,
What is that about?
money laundering.
Damn, Key. 60 million for what? To make no money?
Well,
You just throwing out 60 million so 5,000 people can come for free? Why? I don't know. Y'all let me know and drop it below. What that sound? You laughing aircraft carrier, but that's not the American way. The aircraft carrier.
y'all do know that we're paying for this, right? Y'all do know that that's coming. That's taxpayer money.
That's funny.
She was being sarcastic. She was being facetious, Dundada. 5,000 billionaires, exactly, Brian. Um, yeah, so that's already gonna cost that. So I wouldn't be surprised, of course. I don't have any hope that the Ali Act will be voted down. This is not really on the radar. They did say that Oscar De La Hoya was supposed to be in attendance to talk about this. We also know that Bob Arum has provided a letter. I'm not sure if he's going to be there or if he's going to write another letter. Y'all do know that Bob is
Why y'all
187 years
waiting so
old,
late? Why would y'all wait till now, Key, after it didn't already pack? Why would you wait
because
till
I
now?
don't think they thought it was going to get past the House. Honestly, I don't think that they really thought it was going to get past the House.
So they don't. It's just been a last minute.
Exactly, but Oscar is supposed to be there. Which I thought was kind of crazy. Because like Oscar, where you been? The president does get paid by taxpayers, so Okay, you're missing the whole point, Dundada. But anyways, we need like, bro, we might be having an oil shortage where a lot of us might be having to use bikes to get to work, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, man.
Can you see this or no?
Yeah, a little bit. What is that?
This is shout out to Cam J Network in the building. I think he said this is a response. Let me see what he said. Something that his grandson wrote. Nico Ali Wash. Nico Ali Wash put out a statement on the Ali Revival Act. I'll send it to you, sis. So he just sent it to me. In response to pending legislation to amend the existing Muhammad Ali Boxing Reform Act, enacted in the year 2000, more than 30 key members, blah, blah, blah. The alliance exists for one purpose only, to protect the best interests of the fighters who risk everything in the ring for a chance to be a better life for themselves and for their families. The existing Muhammad Ali Act, Boxing Reform Act, contains provisions that are critically important for the protection of boxers' best interests, being prohibitations on coercive contracts, preventing boxers from the worst exploitation, required financial disclosures, giving boxers the right to see what happens with the money, prevention of conflicts of interest, putting firewalls between promoters and managers and promoters and championship ranking sanctioning organizations, mandatory disclosures by championship ranking sanctioning organizations, including federal filings and monthly ratings and justification of ratings changes. However, currently pending before the U.S. Senate, the so-called Muhammad Ali American Boxing Revival Act would permit certain, hold on, my eyes hurt from this light, will permit certain promoters called unified boxing organizations to control a boxer's contract plus the boxer's access to championships and ratings. Result: promoter controlling contracts, rankings, and titles equal no negotiating leverage for the UBO fighters. The sport and industry of boxing agree. The existing Ali Act is anti-monopoly. This has prevented one entity from controlling the sport. Boxing's free market results in up to 80% of the sport's economic flowing to the fighters themselves, with the results gain or frequently losses remaining for the promoters. By contrast, in a combat sport, MMA, less than 20% of the economics are shared by the fighters. Ooh, he cooking them. The proposed Revival Act is anti-labor, creating expectations to all protections for boxers in the existing Ali Act will expose the boxers in the UBO to exploitation, since the promoter's discretion alone will determine fighters' rankings and who will have the opportunity to fight for a championship. Ooh, this is a lot. What you think about what I read so far, Key?
They're basically they're being told what to do.
Yeah.
So do they have any, like, it's so ironclad? Do they have any say so?
Nope, and they have no means for recourse either, because you gotta take it to arbitration. And you can't sue them.
Mm, Lord have mercy. And the way that this presidency is and the stuff that he's doing, he gonna sign that. Oh, they found a winner. He gonna sign the hell out of that. And it's so crazy because it's gonna take years to undo it. It's gonna take years to finish.
Decades, Key.
Man,
Decades, Key. But this is what people wanted, Key. People wanted more corruption. They wanted the corruption to be centered. They wanted one person to be in control of the corruption in boxing. Because the corruption is never going to lead a sport. It's a part of the sport. But now you're just going to have one person in charge of all of the corruption.
hold on, Don Dada. You said that the White House is not, the taxpayers not funding that. because Dana White said they're footing the bill. You know what else? Trump also said that we weren't going to pay for the ballroom, but guess who's paying for the ballroom? I don't follow nothing that them people say, bro. I'm sorry. I don't trust nothing that them people say. They are not to be trusted. Go ahead, 2 cents.
Um, I don't know. If proposed law is enacted, a UBO becomes an entity which has its own rankings, matchmaking, and awards its own championship belts, while being the promoter, controlling all the aspects of the business as well. Vitally important is that the proposed law, by creating new organizations and championship that cannot be unified with boxing's existing titles, would prevent ever again having undisputed champions of the world. A huge step back rather than progress forward to all of the Zuffa Turkey Johnson bouncers in the building, to all the Belt Johnson bouncers, to all the hell undisputed people in the building tonight. Put a one in the chat if you hear. To all the belt, but if belts matter, if belt lives matter, put a one in the chat. Because according to Nico Ali Wash, this would prevent ever again having an undisputed champion of the world, a huge step back rather than progress forward. So, to all my belt lives matter people in the chat, can y'all tell me how you would feel if there is never an opportunity for anybody else moving forward to become undisputed? Let me know and drop it below in the chat. Key with the T, what do you think about that?
I'm I'm wondering how. Shoot, I don't think so. Susan, they are signing their life away.
Key, would
I'm
you be
stuck.
okay with never seeing another undisputed champion ever again in the sport of boxing?
No,
Terrence
no, because
Crawford,
I'm still on
the
nostalgia.
last
The
of the Mohicans. Terrence and Canelo would be the last people to be undisputed.
So you're trying to tell me that the WBA, WBC, WBO is going to give up IBF? It's going to give up all of that. That's what you're telling me.
Who finna do that?
The WBO, the WBA, WBC, IBF is about to bend the knee to Dana White now.
No, what they're saying is once the Zuffa belt is solidified, nobody will ever have all the belts. So nobody can be undisputed.
And I see what they're trying to do. Eliminate the sanctioning bodies by taking the fighters, right? The sanctioning bodies won't get fees. So you basically starving them out. So it won't happen this year or
Right.
next, but it's going to be a slow, gradual process
And
in
they
which these sanctioning bodies won't survive.
and the Ali Act is if it changes is making it to where they can only have one championship belt per division.
Mm.
And they can't give out interims.
Right. So basically, what Dana is doing is monopolizing boxing, putting it
Yeah.
into making it just a one thing, getting the fighters to go over there, and squeezing out the talent. So let's say, Lord Jesus, God forbid, I think Eddie will pass out, but um, AJ go to Zuffa boxing, right? Um, okay, AJ is gonna be able. He's one of those fighters that with or without a belt, he's going to be able to always command a huge crowd. So you take the talent or the people that got somewhat of a buzz, like a Berlanga or Africa. Now you about to get Robeezy, you about to get Tio, Shakur maybe, or Devin or somebody like that, other fighters, right? And you continue to squeeze them out. Just squeeze out and shake out all these fighters. And it's going to be a slow, gradual process to where the sanctioning bodies, financially, it wouldn't make sense for them to be charging the fees to the next generation of up and coming fighters. They're not going to be able to afford it. And Dana will reign supreme.
We'll
It's going to
see.
be it's going to be a monopoly. It's like communism, but boxing. Communist boxing.
Man, these people gonna be in for a rude awakening. Hey, a lot of UFC fighters is mad at Dana for how much these boxers is getting paid. Like it's causing some friction. So I wonder if Dana gonna step away. I mean, I guess he can't step away from UFC because they got the Paramount deal. But he pissing off his UFC fighters. Like they still feel like they not getting paid no money. You done got all this money. So basically, what they just wanted to do was take the revenue out of boxing and keep it for themselves versus paying it to the fighters. That's basically what Dana want to do. They want to turn boxing corporate. They want to turn it corporate. They don't want it to be. They don't want you to be able to be your own boss. They want to turn it to corporate, where like when you come in and punch a clock and then punch a clock out and you done. That's what they want to do to boxing. Like it's gonna kill the sport in my opinion, but we'll see.
Dundada, definitely don't come at T Hill. Can't come at one of the homies now. I don't think I've seen you up over here. And then we got a Zuffa boxing. Oh, it's a troll. Y'all go ahead and take him out. Zuffa is the future. Get on board or get left behind. Okay.
I'm just gonna watch it and see. I'm not gonna get on anything. How could I get left behind this boxing?
The Don Dada said Dana lowballs his fighters, but it is to keep the sport healthy, which is why boxing isn't as healthy. What? They run every even
That slave on the
like
top.
it's the last card ever equals money grab. What? Yeah, I don't. This might be a troll, 2 cents, unless that's your person, unless you know him.
I ain't never seen the Don Dada. Jay, they need not apply. This is strictly boxing, sis. And the twee aren't exclusively mutual, according to Mr. Dada.
I don't
I'm
know who that
looking for.
is.
Okay, so let's see what else he had to say. The voice of the Ali Act Preservation Alliance is its leader. Active boxer and grandson of Muhammad Ali himself, Mr. Nico Ali Wash has strongly condemned the new bill, posting on X, as an Ali, I'm completely against altering the Muhammad Ali Act. My grandfather fought for it to protect fighters from getting screwed over. Remove it and promoters take control while fighters get paid less. Keep the act and protect the fighters who put their lives on the line. Equally important is to see the negative effect on fighters and anti-competitive behavior of the type proposed law could permit. You can have can you have in combative sports like boxing? In a class action antitrust lawsuit, Kungli et al. Versus Zuffa LLC, blah blah blah. Due to his anti-competitive coercive conduct, fighters were trapped by Zuffa's exclusionary contracts and their restrictive terms, creating a situation in which Zuffa had unfettered power and opportunity to suppress fighters' compensation. In conclusion, the court finds the plaintiff have established the defendant's tactics were anti-competitive. Defendant evinced a clear intent to acquire and maintain monoposan what how you say that, Key? Monopsony.
Monopoly?
monopoly power. We
Monopoly power.
also see the dangers. Okay, so that's somebody with a Zuffa contract that was coercive and all this other stuff. We also see the dangers of a promoter controlling the rules and regulations of combative sports. Zuffa, the lead proponent of the proposed law, is limiting its championship to only 8 weight divisions. This means that outside of heavyweight, a boxer may have to fight an opponent who weighs from eight up to almost 15 pounds more to compete for a championship. Recent events have shown the extreme danger for a fighter from either cutting too much weight or fighting a much heavier opponent. The conflict of interest for a promoter to control rules such as weight divisions is not only unfair but very dangerous for health of the fighters. What you think about that, Key? What's y'all 2 cents about that, chat?
So we're saying that it's not doing that for the health of fighters.
Yeah, having them 8 weight classes is not good for the fighters because they're gonna be fighting people too big, or they're gonna be fighting people, or they're gonna be trying to cut too much weight to make the weight class, and they're saying that that's very dangerous.
I mean, but from what it looked like, so originally the weight classes that Dana put out was the ones that went back to how it used to be about 40 years ago, 30
Right,
years ago.
right.
So I'm not surprised at that, but why did the weight changes? Why did they implement those other weight classes? I think it was like what, three, four other ones. Why did they put those in there? Because the jump from 135 to 140 might not seem much, but the jump from 140 to 147 is a lot. 147 to 154 is a lot. That's 7 extra pounds and everything else. So fighters had to fight in between their body makeup of what they did. Now, in order to technically, um, what they could do to eliminate the fighters is what Japan implemented last year when a couple of fighters passed away on that card. I don't know if you guys remember that. Or in one of them, I think was significantly injured. And what they did, what they found out, what Japan did, of course, because you know America ain't gonna do it, but what Japan found out with those fighters was that those fighters were excessively dehydrated. And so now what they have anyway, and the rest of the Japanese fighters do, boxers, is they check them periodically as they're training for dehydration and electrolytes. Because if you're dehydrated, you get punched in the head. That's how you get comas. That's how you get brain damage, CTE, and everything. You're more prone to that. So, in my opinion, the weight classes is not going to really matter. As we see now, Conor Benn, who was at 160, is now reducing himself down to 150, and look how he look. We've seen that with Devin Haney at 135. We've seen that with Boots at a point in time 147. I remember I was saying I was a little worried about him, how skinny he looked, how small he looked. We've seen that with a lot of fighters. Um, with trying to shrink down to weight. So there has to be other incentives behind that, parameters behind that. It is not just the weight classes that's bad, bad, bad. Okay, what are we going to do medical wise? We need to, and I commend Japan, the Japan Boxing Commission, because they said never again. And they make sure that these fighters are hydrated and they have to get on, you know what I'm saying, stay at a certain weight. Now we have sanctioning bodies that also do that. I think the WBO or the WBC, they'll test you so many weeks out from a fight, and if you don't meet that criteria for that weight, you could be fined or the fight could be called off or something like that. That has to be implemented everywhere. My thing is what they're trying to what the issue that they're making is not the issue. It's so much more than that. Because a lot of people can say, okay, let's go back to same day weigh-ins then. The day of the fight, they need to weigh in, and that's what they weigh in at. Okay, so they shrink down or they have a bad weight cut because in between these fights, these fighters blow up. Not everybody is Floyd Mayweather. Not everybody is Bud Crawford. Not everybody is Tank Davis who stay, you know what I'm saying, around those weights all year long, right? So it is not that, like, there has to be other parameters in place, especially medical. And I think Japan is onto something with that. I don't think it's just the weights, 2 cents. I don't agree with it. I don't know what you think.
You don't
It's the
agree with
WBC.
the
Thank you, y'all.
original weight classes? See, I don't.
Yeah,
The
it's
reason
not
why
just the
is
weight
like,
classes. Uh-huh.
yes, it's of course it's a little bit more deeper with the weight classes because you always going because you're always gonna have people trying to gain an edge and an advantage. So you may have a situation now to where you're gonna have it's gonna the you're gonna have a situation now to where it's gonna be even worse with people trying to make weights because it's only 8 weight classes. And when people try to change things back to how they were like 40, 50 years ago, I just ask myself, like, why did they make the changes in the first place? Because you're going to go back to what they was doing and then create the same problems that they had to the reason why they changed it in the first place. So you're not fixing a problem of, in my opinion, you most likely won't fix the problem of people fighting in their weight class. They're not going to be in their weight class. They're going to be too. Some of them are going to be either too small or too big, because
Exactly.
you don't have those in between weight classes no more, and that's going to make the fights even more dangerous.
And then not to mention they're the people that they're getting, like the last few Paramount fights. Some of these people were 7-0, 9-0. We never heard of them. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these guys were young. And so we know by by science, right, that the older that we get, the more our body feels out. So this person could be starting out at 130 at 19 years old, and then at 21 he's at 140. You feel me? He done bulked up, he done did this, but his comfortable weight he want to fight at is 135. Y'all don't, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot with this. Or or they at 135 and they bulk up to 147, but they want to fight at 140. There's no 140. So it's a lot that go. I just don't. I'm with you, 2 cents. I don't think it's just the weight. Like the weight can also be dangerous. But there's a lot that goes into these health parameters that they're getting at, and I wouldn't be surprised if down the line, a lot of these people outside of the WBC start getting strict with these weight parameters and with these health parameters that Japan has implemented. I think Japan did a hell of a job. Like as soon, and unfortunately, it came at the behest of a fighter losing their life and one going into a coma. But I think it's better late than never, and that's why they're doing what they're doing. And I wouldn't be surprised if we're gonna have to start doing that too. GCD said the only way for less divisions to work is allowing steroids like back then. That's true. Hey, Big Cool. Hey, that's true. Hey, feeling real cool. Yup.
Well, y'all going hard when done daughter in the chat. What are you talking about?
He been tripping. And somebody said he created his page today. Hey, Thrill Hill.
Y'all notice the trolls always show up when Boxing Hacker ain't here.
Lord, what you trying to imply?
I'm just saying. I gotta figure out who this is. Big Dog Willie ain't here either. He on the suspect list. Uh,
Hey, Boxing
baby,
Hacker.
baby, he took the bait. Boxing Hacker.
So yeah, I think it's a lot that goes into it, and but me. For me, I'm already pissed off because none of what you read is talking about unionizing boxing, and really um taking care of the fighters outside of the ring and after retirement. Healthcare is expensive. Cost of living is expensive, and the millions that these companies make, it's like we need to do better. with providing for our fighters and everything. And what you have read to me, it benefits Zuffa. And the same could be said about the rest of these promotional companies, you know? So I'm just hoping that one day, it's not about the Muhammad Ali Act. I hope that one day people get serious about unionizing boxing and really making it to where our fighters are taken care of outside of the ring and outside of the ring and post retirement.
Boxing hacker. Gotcha. In my Kanye West voice. All right, let me read this last paragraph. In conclusion, the Ali Act Preservation Alliance believes it speaks for stakeholders across boxing and all combative sports in calling for United States Senate to reject the so-called Boxing Revival Act and see it for what it is, a dangerous and unfair exception to the law that protects the fighters, which is named for boxing's greatest hero, Muhammad Ali, who fought within the sport and society at large for justice and civil rights. So I'm telling you now, that ain't gonna cut it. You gotta send money to talk in Congress. You need to send some lobbyists up there, some couple 100,000. You need to buy off some people. Like, what are you doing? This little letter ain't finna do nothing.
Yeah, that is true. That is definitely true. That is definitely true. Boxing anchor said increasing rehydration time would help. I don't even think it's that could be one of the parameters, or and then doing a weigh-in. Because I like what California see. It's weird because with boxing, New York State Athletic Commission has stuff that the California State Athletic Commission has. California has stuff that Texas doesn't have. Texas has stuff that Atlanta doesn't have. You see what I'm saying? Like if they were if they were able to all get on one accord, like how the NBA do or the NFL, with one sports book, you know what I'm saying, one rule book and everything, like we could see a change in boxing overnight. You feel me? Like that's where I'm
You
at with
about to
it.
see it overnight as soon as they pass this legislation.
Because California is trying to implement that where you could rehydrate, but there's a cap. Now imagine if everybody was to do that across the board, there would need to be the revision of the Muhammad Ali Act, and that's why. And I want to say this, and some people might be a little upset about this, but the reason why Dana and Turkey was able to come in and do what they do is because because the people that has been running the boxing show, from promoters to the commission, to the management, all of that, they've left so much on the table for Turkey and Dana to grab. If you know what I'm saying, we're talking about fighters' likeness and image. We're talking about the health and well-being of fighters. We're talking about, okay, when you don't fight, you get paid $200. They wouldn't have to introduce all of this to the Muhammad Ali Act, the revision, if these people haven't left so much stuff out on the table. These promoters and these commissions and everything, they're only caring about that one fight. These sanctioning bodies and everything, they're only caring about that one fight. You feel me? Like you're leaving crumbs on the table for pariahs like Turkey and them to come in and take it from you and say, hey, we want to add this. They're gonna word it in a good way, make it ironclad to the fighters, and now they sign their soul over again for another 3 to 5 fights. It's stupid. It's stupid. Like, but
Welcome
they
to
were
the
able to
Bud
do
Crawford
that.
era.
They were able to do that because you know what I'm saying? Like, it was there for the taking.
Boxing hacker, did you just hear me read the Ali thing, or you was too busy trying to sneak troll in the chat and you weren't paying attention? We just went over the cons of the Ali Act. We just read them. She was in the chat trying to troll. Boxing happy to show up, done data disappear. Come on, boxing hacker.
Y'all funny.
Let's see what Regis say about getting injured.
Quickly before we let you go, there has been some rumours that camp perhaps hasn't gone as well as you'd like and maybe carrying a bit of an injury. Do you have anything to say to that? What is your response to that?
I am perfectly fine. That's it. I'm good. I'm perfectly fine. I'm here to fight. I came to fight. That's it. So, people can say what they want. I do feel like it's a plot to somebody to get in my place. That's why. Since I've been over here, people ask me, "You sure? You sure we have a replacement for you?" They probably have a replacement already right now, but I'm fine. I will be fighting tomorrow. I don't have no injury. I'm good.
One more time. I want chat. Let me know and drop it below your 2 cents. Is Regis lying? Let me put the poll up.
Very, very quickly before we let you go, there has been some rumours that camp perhaps hasn't gone as well as you'd like and maybe carrying a bit of an injury. Do you have anything to say to that? What is your response to that?
I am perfectly fine. That's it. I'm good. I'm perfectly fine. I'm here to fight. I came to fight. That's it. So, people can say what they want. I do feel like it's a plot to somebody to get in my place. That's why. Since I've been over here, people ask me, "You sure? You sure we have a replacement for you?" They probably have a replacement already right now, but I'm fine. I will be fighting tomorrow. I don't have no injury. I'm good.
Logan said he lying.
Key with the T. What's your 2 cents? Why do they want to replace Regis? Why would they want to replace you, Regis?
Well, here's what nobody's talking about. Eddie is the one that came out and said it. So if y'all know that this man is injured and y'all don't know why he's taking a fight, the fight shouldn't be happening because that make a liability. If something happens to this man in the ring, you feel me? Regis got a down chick. You feel me? He's married to a very loyal, very beautiful woman.
Dundada and
And
Boxing Hacker. Click the link. My bad, Key. Let me put the link for Dundada and Boxing Hacker. I want them both to click the link. Go ahead, Key.
and so if something happens to him, that's a liability. You understand? So I'm not 100% sure about this fight. The rumor started about 2 weeks ago
I
that
mean,
Regis
Eddie
was
said he
pulling out
had
of the
no
fight.
business
Regis came
in
out and
the
said,
fight.
"Nah, huh."
They said he had no business fighting. Eddie said he got no business fighting. Dundada and Boxing Hacker, click the link. Y'all ain't gotta come up. I just want y'all to click the link at the same time.
That's what they're saying, Thrill Hill. That's what Eddie said, that Regis injured himself. And my thing is, why would you want this fight to continue on if Conor if Regis is injured? And now y'all done mess up the betting odds. Come on, plus 2,000 for Regis? A decision for Regis? Come on, bruh. Plus 2,000. Plus 1,400 for
Is
Regis
that
to
egregious,
knock out
Key?
Conor.
Is that egregious, Key?
That's absolutely egregious. I could see like a 850 or something, but that's when one of the top elite fighters, that's like David Benavidez fighting somebody that's 16 and 27.
I
You
got
feel me?
Boxing Hacker in the back, but Dundada ain't clicked the link yet. Dundada, click the link real quick, Dundada. You ain't gotta come on the panel. I just need to see. I need to see something.
Houston's being messy.
I'm finna pull up the odds, y'all. So y'all think Regis is hurt?
I'm going
First
on.
of all, a 2,000 decision or
Unless he taking a dive, unless he doing this intentionally taking a dive.
what if Conor taking the dive?
Nah, they got too much line on Conor. You see what
But
he
what?
had to do. You see what he just had to do. Shrink down 16 pounds in a month. You see what he just had to do.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, these people not giving you the best advice, Conor being a muscle. All right, Dundada, you got 5. I'm gonna give you like another 2 minutes. If you don't click the link, I'm gonna conclude that I caught Boxing Hacker trolling. Let me see one more time.
No, I don't think it's boxing hacker trolling. Y'all ain't right. Regis is a special example of why boxers should chase being a star. He's definitely injured, but needs the money.
Man, if Regis get in there tomorrow and he injured, I'm gonna be so mad at him.
Nah, I can't be because you know what you signed up for. Remember, they said Canelo was injured before the fight. He got up in there. Who else? Who else they said was injured? Couple people.
The odds is
I
saying
mean,
he
they could
injured.
pull a. They Regis could pull a Kid Austin Jr. Yeah, take a picture from the hospital bed.
Nah, Regis want this fight. He talking about he ain't getting no life changing money. He acting like it. If he about to fight injured, hold on, y'all. Let me pull up the odds for y'all right fast. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh wow, he's a plus 1100 now. Key on the money line.
Yep.
Heck no, Key. Key.
Yeah. Either they know something that we don't know,
They definitely
or
do. Check it out, y'all. Plus 1100 on the money line. Plus fight props. Plus 2000 if he win by decision. Plus 1400 if he get a KO. They say the fight not going the distance. Somebody getting stopped. It's plus 2500 on the draw, y'all. I guess they saying Conor finna stop Regis. All right. If you go
compare it to Tyson and Makhmadov.
the odds,
Yeah.
that he's a plus 10,000 every round, Key.
Who?
Regis.
Wow.
Do y'all
Yeah, they
see
know
this?
something. Yeah, he injured or he's taking a dive. One of the two. They know something that we don't know. Because they acting like Regis is 21 and 18 or something. Like, or 13 and 27. 13 wins and 27 losses. Like, That's disrespectful.
Oh, Box Hacker, I wasn't gonna bring you up. I just wanted to you and Dundada to both click the link so I could see y'all at the same time. You can lead the stage now because you can't click the link with two different people. Where Dundada go? He left. See what I'm saying?
I don't think it was boxing hacker.
I caught him, Key. Plus 10,000 every round, Key.
Man.
Just
Regis
put
finna get
$5
beat
on
up,
every.
bro.
Regis finna get beat up.
Regis finna get dogged, man.
It's finna be bad, Key.
It's gonna be absolutely horrible.
Well, why is he lying, saying he not injured?
Money, like what's his name said in the chat, he need the money.
He said on DraftKings, if you bet 25, you get 250. Man, y'all better put $5 on some of these bets with Regis. This, if you a gambling person, this the type of opportunity you be looking for. Plus 8,000 if he win in the first 2 rounds. Wow.
Conor better stop him. What if Conor don't stop Regis? What does that say about Conor being?
Man, what does that say about Regis? Regis better than everybody gave him credit for.
Nah, but come on now. Like, you supposed to be riding on the high. You definitely got more offense than Regis. The past few
Devin
fights
didn't
that we've
stop
seen
him.
with Regis, like, come on now.
Devin didn't stop him, and that's Devin's best fight. What does it say about Devin? He ain't stopped Regis.
Mm. I said the same thing. Like Rick Tim said, why you did Regis was up for the taking. You should have stopped him. I got you, slogan. I see it.
All right, let me see what else we got. Um. Okay. Let's see what the knockdowns looking like. 3 plus knockdowns is 5 plus knockdowns is plus 2,800.
Mm.
3 plus knockdowns is plus 8,000. If Regis Prograis can knock Conor Benn down 3 plus times, $100 will win you 8,000. Yeah, Key, these odds is too egregious. It's almost like Conor Benn shouldn't even be in the ring. Plus 1,100. And they just
Exactly.
moved it. It was 900 earlier, Key.
So he out of there.
I don't know, Key. We don't know. You said kind of was looking a little strange for some change.
Conor better be able to fight him though.
Have you noticed that we haven't seen Regis without his no pants on?
Yeah.
Even at the weigh-in, he didn't take his pants off. He weighed in with pants on. Why do you think that is? I heard his knee was hurt and he wearing a brace. But I also heard his shoulder was hurt.
I mean, what y'all want to do? Because I got Conor in this fight, ill, but I really don't care about this fight.
Did you
So
say ill?
yeah, I don't really care for Conor being like that. I
I don't
really
like
don't,
Conor Ben
y'all.
either. I don't either. He's like, and when did people start caring about Conor Ben though? I thought he was a drug cheat. Do y'all like drug cheats or not? I don't understand.
Mm.
And
I
Key, you got anything else for the show before we wrap it up?
no, I don't.
Let me see. Let me see if I got anything else.
Oh, Greg say Regis is gonna knock out Conor. What? What? Fight wouldn't do well here. Yeah, they gotta have that over there. I'm just trying to figure out why would they put Tyson Fury back on Netflix? Like what? That blew me. Maybe I'm over Tyson Fury. Interesting though, Tyson Fury will not have his father in his corner. He has somebody else. I think he, but I don't know if he was trolling when he said this. I think he's gonna be coaching himself. Tyson Fury really wants that rematch with Usyk. And a last thing is that Eddie Hearn did agree that they are looking at Wilder for the Anthony Joshua fight. I don't know if you guys care about that. That should be an American fight, but I got a feeling that's gonna be overseas as well. In the UK or something. I'm not happy about that because I think that fight would do excellent here, like in New York or Vegas or even Texas. Like that fight will sell. Um, I know what y'all thinking. Wilder legs is gone. Wilder is not the same person that he used to be. But I have faith in Wilder. Woo! I have faith in him. So, but Anthony Joshua and Wilder are being discussed for their next fight. And another fight is Ruiz. Who remembers Ruiz? That could potentially be something between Wilder as well, y'all. So Wilder got options, baby. Wilder got options. They haven't gave up on Wilder yet.
They just
Thank
want
you,
to beat up
AJ.
on Wilder just to say they beat up Wilder. Man,
Whatever.
this is irritating. Like everybody want to run to fight him now that he's pretty much done with boxing. This I ain't want to fight that man in his prime. They're gonna wait till after he have 3 tough wars and damn near retired, and everybody want to line up to fight him. AJ probably still ain't gonna fight that man. And he say he ain't even
Whatever.
fighting in
Whatever
the US no more.
slogan.
He say he only fighting in the UK now.
Who said that?
Wilder.
Okay, he gonna continue to deal with them cheating refs. Go ahead, Wilder.
That's what I said. You gonna continue? Like, why you keep going over there? They keep cheating. You trying to cheat?
Brian, whatever. Well, to wrap up, I want to say, I forgot to give the update on the Tank Davis situation. Tank is not worried. As we know, the Baltimore. My biggest concern is when the video dropped that the Baltimore judge would have issued a warrant for Tank, and that has not happened. So,
Wait, why?
thankfully,
Why would they give? The Baltimore judge.
yes, the Baltimore judge, and that did not happen. That did not happen. So that's where I'm happy about that. They're happy about that. As y'all know, Calvin Ford will be coaching Krishan Rock in her fight, a influencer. I haven't really watched her, so I really don't know what she's about. But I know that Calvin Ford and Kenny Ellis are coaching her. Also, John Ingram has signed to have Coach Calvin coach him and Coach Kenny. Now, with all that being said, Tank has been in the gym since April of last year after his fight with Lamont Roach. In and out the gym, basically. He had that fight lined up with Jake Paul. He's been in the gym. He's ready to fight. He's ready to go. They are handling the civil case and the criminal case. All that stuff should be concluding at least by June, is looking like. So I wouldn't be surprised if we hear something by at least August if he's able to walk free. From my understanding, what my source told me is that they feel pretty confident that that this will be put aside, like all of this will be cool. And from my understanding, Tank is coming back with a vengeance, with at least with the fights and everything. So if he's able to make it up out of this, which is looking like he will, the biggest obstacle, of course, is that Baltimore judge. And I'm not saying that she could change her mind on Monday. She definitely could. Y'all know how them judges get down. But for right now, since everything has happened last week or the past 2 weeks, she has not said anything. Tank has been in the gym, and there should be a fight announcement after all of this concludes. I'm trying to think. I'm hoping I forgot to talk about the Shakur versus Remy Ma. That's a fight that could be potentially explored. As we know, Keyshawn is fighting out here Albright. That's another fight that could be potentially explored. But I want to end with this because we talked about a lot of subjects, but what I wasn't able to really dive into was everything that's happening between the war with Iran, Saudi Arabia, the U.S., Israel, everybody basically, right? So my concern is it's Saudi Arabia just did another force majeure on their oil. They're also locking down on a few things financially. It has been revealed. I talked about this last week on Two Cents channel. That Saudi Arabia was thinking about pulling funds from the U.S. to cover for the losses of this war. Now, where that funds will come from, entertainment such as boxing, the zone, etc., I'm not sure. They haven't really gave specifics. But what I will say is that, you guys, we have technically until between the 15th to the 21st of this month. So within a few days, you guys, within about 5 or 6 days, we are in trouble, the U.S. included, and Saudi Arabia and Qatar, basically all of our allies are in trouble with this oil shortage and fertilizer, helium, pharmaceuticals, you guys name it. Everything is up in the air right now, which is why Trump was so desperately seeking to make a ceasefire to try to salvage what we can within the next 2 weeks, to hold us off for at least the summer. So with all these, so why am I bringing this up? Because we have a jam-packed May, June, and so far July that they're trying to line up. PBC has a July. We know PBC has the May card, but they also have a July card that I'm being told. We also know about Spence return, but that's going to be in Australia. Australia is suffering from oil shortages right now, in which they are telling people to basically walk or don't turn on lights or anything that they can use fossil fuels or electric for, that's powered by oil, right? And so Australia is getting hit right now with shortages. Another place is Europe, the European Union, UK, Britain, all of them. So we have all of these fantastic fights happening coming up within the next several months, and the geopolitical landscape with this war and what's being tightened and or destroyed, due to these bombs and everything being dropped, is going to have an impact on boxing and sports. So I want to put that in y'all mind, moving forward. I don't know how all of this is going to look. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. Yes, Australia is confirmed. Yes, they put out the Australian Prime Minister put out the op-ed a couple days ago. France is another one. Japan, other parts of Asian, Pacific, Indo-Pacific countries, have already came out within this past week and have put out that, it's time to start being frugal. It's so bad that some of these countries are making people work from home, go back to remote work like we had during the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember that. So it's all around bad. And so with these boxing matches that's coming up, whether it's in New York, whether it's in Texas, UK, Australia, it does not matter. Um, I'm very concerned, because again, if you only got so many dollars to your name, are you going to buy a boxing ticket, or are you going to conserve it, save it for food, or pick up meds, or put, if gas spike up even more, put it for gas in your car. So it's a lot. Y'all heard Turkey say it's hard to get fights for Devin due to him making that up and down way he's been calling fighters out. I didn't. But yeah, so I just want to, put that on you guys' mind. That yes, we have a lot of beautiful boxing matches coming up, but low key, a lot of these matches are not everybody is New York where transportation is abundant, where you can get on a train. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot going on. And with Saudi Arabia getting hit the way that they are, and in the UK and all this other stuff, I'm just concerned, y'all. That's all I'm gonna put out there. I'm just concerned. I'm curious to see how this summer is going to look for boxing, and not just for boxing, but most importantly for us everyday people, the ones that's not making these, 500,000 or $1 million or $7 million purses, right? With these fights and everything, just us everyday people. So keep that in mind. Hey Teach. So I hope that was good. Again, make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe button. Shout out to 2 Cents. Again, thank you, Queen, for having this platform for us to talk about this. Don't forget, everybody, Brian, T Hill, y'all got y'all assignments. So Pro Box was done. We got another Pro Box card tomorrow and a Tyson Fury card tomorrow. Y'all got y'all assignments on what fights y'all supposed to be watching. I did not forget. Okay. And as always, I'm out. Salute, Queen. Thank you.
Shout out to Key with the T. I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna drop a little something on Regis? Or y'all like it's just too far gone? I don't know, man. Just throw like $5-10 on it. Plus 1,100 for the money line. And it ain't like Regis is just a nobody. You know what I'm saying? I want to say he got a puncher's chance, but according to the odds, he has no shot at all. Noodles, no packet. They saying that boy Regis is noodles, no packet. Cereal, no milk. Regis is cereal, no milk. But look, if you haven't already, punch that like and subscribe button. Look at Teach, our favorite Conor Benn. Punch that like and subscribe button. Shout out to everybody that supported the channel today. Make sure you got your notification bell on. Y'all always know on Saturdays I might do a pop-up live, so get your notification bell on. I'll be live again Sunday. Maybe early Sunday, maybe 3 to 5 or something of that nature. We'll see how it goes. I'm still trying to get that Sunday time down just perfect. But listen, if you don't want your host all in the videos, cussing you out, timing you out the chat, leaving you in the background, muting you when you try to talk, come on over to 2 Cents Boxing, where we talk everything boxing and everybody entitled to their own opinion.